the group chat, but just to make sure everybody caught up on everything. So for those that are new to the campaign, the general idea behind this is this group is a ragtag group that has already been through a few adventures. And the last one, they may have let a red dragon out completely unleashed into the world. And the city that you were working for has sent you here to Waterdeep in order to try to find something that would stop or slow dragons, because the legend is that Waterdeep is protected from dragons for some reason. So your mission overall is to search around Waterdeep, see if you can what the cause of this protection from dragons is, and if you can bring it back to Bridgepuddle, please do so. Since you've arrived at Waterdeep, it's a pretty bustling metropolis. You've ended up at a tavern called the Yawning Portal. You've had a couple of fights along the way and ended up befriending this man, Volo, who has given you a little side quest to find his friend, which I'm blanking out on his name, Floon. He was out drinking with his friend late last night, and he has disappeared. It was 2 nights ago. I'm sorry. He's disappeared. He's really starting to get worried about him. He's already given you some money, and he's promising you 10 times that if you can bring him home safe. And he told you the last place that was at a pub called the Skewer Dragon. You've walked down to the dock area, which, let me switch.
Oh, what's the Roll20 link?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, Corey needs it, yeah.
Is it somewhere I can just go find it?
Maybe in your email. But good luck searching through that, mofo.
You just posted in Discord.
Oh, did he?
Posted,
I posted in Discord.
That would make sense. Could someone pin it?
It was in the chat. I don't think it was actually.
It was in the video chat. Hold on.
It's in the chat.
Video chat. How do I find the video chat?
Top left-hand corner, the little Discord icon will bring up your chat list.
Here we go. Got it.
And I'm posting it right here as well.
All right. Is this the same link every time we play?
Mm-hmm.
So we should just pin that. Pin.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm taking you over to the gigantic map that is Waterdeep.
Wow, holy shit.
And if you scroll all the way down to the south. Go way downtown, like until there's 2 Broadways. You'll see the little Roll20 icon about where you're located. It should be in the dock ward.
Found it. A ping.
Yep.
Holy crap, this is big.
It is a bit. You are in one of the biggest cities there is.
I see us. Oh, Skewered Dragon. There we go. On Neat Street.
This is Net Street.
I think it's Neat Street.
Are you okay?
Wow.
So
I'm trying to get into character.
So along your travels down here, because the Yawning Portal's kind of in Midtown, so you've walked a pretty far distance. You've seen some of the local guard have been roughing up some people that may or may not be guilty of doing something. It wasn't really clear. And you've happened... You're now in a little trinket shop across the street from the Skewer Dragon. That the front door has a little model of a beholder, and inside is a little gnome. And that's about where we left off.
I totally missed this last session, I think, because none of this sounds familiar to me at all.
Yeah, Dex, are we all rested up and such?
I don't believe so. Well, let me correct that. If the last session you remember was fighting near the Red Dragon, then yes, you're rested up.
Sweet.
But if you were, in fact, I don't think anybody here, maybe Corey.
Wasn't me. Although I guess, yeah, that was the last session, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, I need to rest. I'm useless right now.
You always need to rest.
That is an unfair generalization.
Doesn't matter what D&D you play.
It's accurate, but unfair.
Well, you're in a trick shop right now, so there's a
Paper
little
bullshit is overrated. I'm sorry.
There is a little gnome there that is welcoming you in. Come in, take a look.
Were we here? Sorry, were we here for a reason, Dex?
That's where I'm a little fuzzy because I'm pretty sure I was very drunk at that point.
Fair.
Hell yeah.
Totally fair. I've done that.
I'm not the only one.
So
maybe somebody needed something. I don't know.
In fact, let me just go
Somebody
back. Hold on.
needed something?
Lol.
I'm obviously intrigued by everything in this store, so I am
Let's
deep
see,
into all
let me
of
just
this.
go through.
Wait, you're still
let's see.
Fiddlesticks, right, Corey?
Maybe I'm not entirely sure if it's Fiddlesticks at this point. Fizzlesticks.
Oh, actually, yeah. You just the shop happened to catch your eye because of the beholder, and there's a sign outside that says Old Zablob Shop, and you decided to go in. Let me read the room description to kind of start things off. A cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. A hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves to the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
In the world?
And this is the part that throws me, because for the life of me, I'm not sure why we would end it on that note.
I mean,
why are we here?
I'm obviously thrilled by this development, and I'm going to look at every single thing in the shop and ask lots of questions.
Oh, shit.
Feels like bright, shiny objects are bad for him.
No, they're great. I'm taking copious notes.
Yep.
What is this? My word, I've never seen one of these intact.
Oh my god.
There is quite an array of trinkets.
When you make a bunch of
If
nerds,
I could find chapter
oh my
5.
god, that's so nerdy.
When you what, Corey?
When you make a bunch of nerds say, oh my god, that's so nerdy.
Alright. I'm gonna... Wait. Hold on, I need to remember how to play this guy.
Who am I?
What the fuck am I doing?
What year is it? Yeah, so Dex, I'm going to explore the shop, see if there's anything interesting, take notes on anything I haven't seen. I'm assuming they'll take up all the time that these guys are going to be talking and doing more productive stuff.
You say these guys, but who's actually here?
Oh, Fiddlesticks, Wizard Extraordinaire.
Yeah, right now it's just the fighter and the mage.
Oh god, it's just me and the dementia patient?
Yep.
Oh, snap, shots fired.
A time portal has sucked away your monk and your druid. And a 6-year-old, was it rogue? Bard?
Rogue,
I'm not sure what that was.
I don't think he was 6 years old.
No, he was. He was like 6
years old. That does make it more disturbing.
It was a stabby 6-year-old
psychopath, basically.
I think
very Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, with less morality. I think that actually kind of really disturbed Nick, that character.
I didn't realize he was 6 years old. That would have made it more disturbing. Yeah. I think I would have... Yeah. Anyway, remind me again, Ace, your character background?
This is Grady, the half-orc fighter who...
Beef. That's right.
Yeah, Beef.
Well, I guess I should say that for your new character.
Well, hell, is there anything interesting here that I would be... Maybe that would be catching my eye, Dex? I will roll.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think I'm also just keeping an eye out for anything that might help us in our quest to find something to kick the shit out of a dragon.
I'm getting you a dice tray. Are you still rolling on your desk?
Rolling 20s, that's what I'm doing.
You see a small packet filled with dust. There's
Sorry, is this me or Corey? This is Corey.
Just as you're walking through, you see an old divination card bearing something that looks exactly like you. That would be Corey.
Curious.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, is this like a tarot card?
Yeah.
Cool.
See, Grady, you see a white sequin glove size for a human.
Oh, it's Michael Jackson's.
Yeah. See, Fiddlesticks, you also see a vest with 100 tiny pockets.
And
Just seems to be like
have it. It must be mine.
just seems to be like a store of just loaded with tons of weird oddities and knickknacks. You can't quite tell if it's half museum or anybody will actually buy this stuff. But the gnome's just kind of sitting there smoking like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking of, Dex. That's so funny.
Hello,
He's like
sir.
pukaing it up.
I'd like to buy both of these, and I hold up both things. How much?
What? Why, sure. And he brings out a tomb and he looks up the prices. And let's see, you could buy both for 5. You can buy them for 5 gold pieces each.
I'll take them.
I'm assuming the vest and the card with your face on it.
Yes, please. Can you tell me anything about these oddly specific items? I mean, the card has my picture on it, and anyone who knows me knows I'd be thrilled to have 100 pockets.
Well, he looks at the vest and he said, "Well, this is for a magician that does magic acts for kids. Like not a real wizard, but somebody who does sleight of hand tricks."
Get wrecked.
Perfect. Yep, that checks out.
And for the card has a charm on it, so that whoever looks at that card, it looks like that.
Oh, well, that's fabulous.
Can I look at the card?
Sure.
And the card looks like a tarot card that looks like you.
Hang on, I say, yeah, it's going to cost you 20 gold, though.
Oh wait, Dex, is the tarot card a specific? I don't know what they call it when you're looking at a tarot card, but like a specific like suit or position, or there's like the 9 of Cups or like the 3 of Swords.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's not a specific tarot card. Think of it more like a very old-fashioned baseball card that just happens to have, or like how like early Harry Potters they would have pictures of the wizards. It just appears like that, but more in like a stylized drawing.
Okay, just checking.
Rather than an actual realistic portrait.
Cool.
So the gnome's asking you, so what brings you over to the dock? Can I interest you in anything else? Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
So we've got a dragon problem.
Okay.
Can you help us with our dragon problem?
Dragons are very... And he starts rooting through, like he gets down off a stool and goes over the side and is looking through things. Let's see. No, nothing to solve a dragon problem. Haven't ran into many dragons here. Where are you having a dragon problem?
Oh, it's just totally hypothetical. Dragons tend to pop up here and there. Just want to be prepared. You know how it is.
Well, he says, I think we're pretty safe here in Waterdeep. There hasn't been a dragon here in centuries.
Let's say there was one
now.
Right here, right now. And maybe your life depends on that.
He looks at it, he's like, well, if I was face to face with a dragon, I would have to run away. I don't want anything to do with a dragon. I'm just a simple shopkeeper.
Okay. Look towards Grady. Got anything Tall glass of water.
Is he telling the truth?
That's a fair question.
Do insight.
My insight is so bad, Corey. Holy
Boom.
shit. You better be good.
24.
24.
Thank God. Because I got a 4.
Wow.
Work
Fire
believe, tiny
combined.
thing.
You definitely get the sense that he's being honest, but not completely honest. He's holding something back, but not about dragons.
I say. I wish I had played this character more recently. I say Grady.
That's good. There's like always the ring rust at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say Grady. Why don't you show him your enormous biceps? And well,
Can I intimidate him?
You could try.
God.
what's funny is that's not what I was
So
saying at
worried.
all, but that's even better.
No, I want to intimidate him. I get a +2. Let's hope this works.
I was just looking for a distraction.
So I kind of like slam my hands down. Is he behind a desk or something?
Well, right now he's like out in the shop with you.
Okay, so I will go over to him and attempt to roughly put my arm around. Wait, he's probably like 4 feet shorter than I am.
Yeah, he's just a tiny little gnome.
I will nudge him with my knee, gently, but with meaning.
Oh my god.
Oh no! 11?
Okay.
You nudge into his knee and it kind of knocks him back a little bit. It's like, you better be careful there. It's
I'm
not
too tall.
good to mess around in the dock ward. You never know who you're going to run into or who knows who.
Is that a threat, little man?
Oh, no,
I'm being summoned up.
that was
So let's
advice.
just assume Fiddlesticks walks off and gets distracted.
Okay. Shit! That was out of character. Is there anything else I can use here? All of my stuff is so low for this type of situation. Surprise, since I'm a fighter. Alright, so I'm gonna ask him if there's anything else that he would recommend for me, like an item that he has that I could use.
And
Sorry I
don't
knocked
know.
into you there, little guy.
Oh, that's okay. Accidents happen. Let's see. Well, I have here a nightcap that if you wear while you sleep, it gives you pleasant dreams.
I was thinking something more stabby, slicey, smashy.
Let's see. I have a needle that never bends.
I mean, I guess that is technically stabby.
I think it's the most stabby thing.
James, I can literally do nothing to like convince this guy, unless I can like, huh? No, that seems like it would be a really bad idea and like a Corey idea. I was like, what can I use my athletics for? Because that's for some reason, I don't know why I did this, but his acrobatics and his athletics are very high for bonus shit. I don't know. Is there a gnome juggling competition anywhere?
No, fortunately, in this store, since it's run by a gnome, most of these things are very, very tiny knickknacks. Nothing very heavy except for the furniture.
Yeah, I can't do. All right, Corey, save me. I can't do anything.
Sorry. Allie had Katie pinned down and was snoring on her.
Oh, okay.
She's like, help! Like,
Lift, tiny human.
yeah, it was actually a pretty impressive ground game.
All right, I can't do anything because none of my shit is conducive to this situation, so it's all you. Grandma.
But at least you have been distracting enough where I grab a bit of fur, a piece of amber, and a crystal rod, 3 silver pins, make the motions, and I cast, nope, not chain lightning, sorry.
What?
Charm person.
Although that would be very much in character for Fiddlesticks.
Well, I think we can be friends.
Just accidentally fry him.
I'm going to attempt to charm this person.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom saving throw 15.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. Wisdom.
Can I get an advantage
for
his muscles? Something.
He seems a little more into what you're saying.
Yes. All right. So he views me as a friendly acquaintance, and I say, "Listen, old friend, we've been friendly friends, for a long time. You would always tell me everything, right?"
Of course. What would you like to know?
I want to know everything.
Everything.
Everything, especially about dragons.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know much about dragons. I think I do have some dragon scales around here. I would just have to look around for it.
Well,
would you?
Friends let
You've
friends
got
find
time.
All right, let me look around here.
I give Grady the old man wink,
Yes, I have found one old dusty dragon scale. You can have it if you like.
You are such a good friend. I give him a big hug.
And he hugs you right back.
Excellent. Well, we'll be on our way, especially in the next 1 hour.
Before you go, my old wizard friend, be careful out there. I saw a man get accosted out there last night by, I think it was about 5 thugs.
What did these thugs look like?
I couldn't really see them. I didn't really recognize them. One of them had looked like a snake tattoo on his neck.
His neck. What a hard.
That's intimidating.
But yeah, I don't know what that means.
Snake
He
tattoo.
likes snakes.
Perhaps. Just be careful. Watch yourself.
Good looking out, old friend. One more hug.
And he hugs you right back. Tiny little huggy arms.
Really glad I didn't cast chain lightning on him. Because I would have also cast on all
very
of us.
funny.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Well, have a wonderful day. If you need anything else, please come on back.
All right, well, that was pleasant, and I put some stuff into my 100 pockets.
Some stuff of yours?
I'm a wizard.
Yes.
I have spell components out the wazoo.
Just
I
checking
need a
that you're not
pocket.
stealing his shit.
No, I just bought it.
No, never mind.
I've got plenty of my
I
own.
shepherd
garbage.
Fiddlesticks out the door.
Yes, I'm spinning in circles while I'm putting stuff in pockets.
All right.
I think
now,
that was great.
Now that you're outside, you're in near kind of catty corner to an alleyway between Net Street and Fillet Lane, or Fillet Lane.
Or Philly. You can do either.
Billy.
You can see halfway through the alleyway, there's a old kind of ramshackle tavern, and it has a sign out there that says Skewer Dragon.
Oh, I love taverns. Also, shouldn't we be there?
I say, if there's one thing I need, it's rest. If there's 2 things I need, it's rest and beer.
That's right.
We'll find both of them there, friend.
Let's go.
As you approach, the Skewer Dragon looks kind of like a ruin. Its front windows are smashed. There's a ship's anchor lodged in the roof. And
Wait, I'm sorry, can you roll it back?
3 windows, you can see.
You said the windows were smashed?
Yes.
And there's a ship's anchor through the roof.
Yes.
Like lodged in the roof.
Yep.
Okay.
Or translation, Diafar.
Yeah.
So it's like
Fun
Ziggursky's.
place.
And through the windows,
kind of
you can
place.
see a lot of patrons drinking from very huge tankards.
All right.
Now,
That kind of joint. Let's go.
Andrew's LARPing.
you do
Yeah.
know
Well, this is like
you do know that this was the last place that Floon was seen.
Ah.
Hey, this was the last place that Floon was seen.
More importantly, they have beer here. Let's go.
I agree.
Yeah, walk in.
All right. Inside, you see all sorts of various sailors and merchants and all sorts of people just drinking, and some to drink to forget, and some to drink to be merry, and some just passed out on the floor. Among them are, I need to look up your characters' names, Bram and Thordred. Though Bram and Thordred, I don't know if you two know each other.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we know each other.
It's
I'm
easier
like
that way.
Thordred's pocket healer. We're good. We met
do
each
we
other
know
on
these
the
guys?
road somewhere. We're drinking.
I
Thordred,
like
you
to
probably
smash skulls.
Thordred, it would have been a great hook to bring you in with Nicol Andrews' character, because both of you would have been kind of in the same outdoorsy kind of realms. But I don't know if you know Corey or Ace in particular. You
No,
just
I don't
happen to
think so.
notice it because this, even in this section of town, it's still mostly human. So you two kind of stand out in the crowd a little bit because you're not human, and in comes a human and a half-orc, and that is very unusual. Wait, Corey, are you human, or what are
He's
you?
an elf.
Oh, you're an elf. Oh
Even
yeah,
better.
so in comes
more
two
randos.
other non-humans.
Oh, Bram,
I was-
do you see what just came in, Bram?
I see this little elf and the orc. Hmm.
Such weird creatures. They're so
Wait,
tiny.
And
Hey,
there's
Why is everything
definitely,
so tiny?
um,
Why are you gonna bring up tiny in this conversation? All right.
Oh, sorry.
I get it. I'm short. We got to be a short thing here, okay?
I keep forgetting.
passive perception. I can't remember. Do you have to roll for that?
No, passive
Or is that just
perception
a static
granted.
Corey and Ace, what are your passive perceptions?
13.
Okay. Grady?
Where is it? 12.
12. Okay, you kind of recognize that, like, once you walk in the door, it's like if there was a record player, it would just kind of go, because everybody turns, looks at you, and gives you like the one up of like, oh.
Well, I bet you're wondering how I got myself into this situation.
Another non-humans. Oh God, they're just everywhere.
Bram, do you think we should invite them for a drink?
I say, hello, everyone. This round's on me.
Oh, let's not do
Yes.
Damn it!
Let's
He's offering free booze. Bring him on over. Let's pity him a
Too
little
much
here. These
attention.
humans
You
don't
hear a
understand.
couple
How many
pity
people are
claps
in
from the
here?
back. One drunk guy in the back's like, "Yeah!"
This is not
And then he
good.
pukes on himself. and
I
falls
mage hand him a high five.
Where'd I leave for this?
Elf. I signal the elf over to come over to our group here to talk about this free drink he's just mentioned and get maybe a little more backstory on why he's walked into this
they're
like
gonna
nearly
see us.
human only bar.
They're gonna see us, so...
Wait, there's
It
only
might
one?
My cup
Uh,
is a little empty there, elf.
yeah.
You want to help me out here and we could talk a little?
Dax, I'm assuming this is like the kind of establishment where there's like one thing to drink.
There's probably two things to drink, and one of it is to get drunk really fast, and the other one is to nearly die.
Oh, amazing! This is my kind of place.
All right. Well,
Those are solid.
I grab two of the get real drunk and then two of the nearly dies, and I walk over and plop them down and say, "Hello, friends."
Wait, time out. I do the same thing, but all four of them are for me.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. I'll take one of the weak ones. I'll look. There we go. Hello, yes, hello, friends. We are here to celebrate a big purchase. As you can see, my vest has 100 pockets. I'm very excited about it.
my vest.
Oh no. Oh no, you're one of those types of elves, are you? Oh.
Your vest is cute, elf. Cute.
I appreciate it.
Cute.
And
Hey,
I speak in Elvish and I say, do you at least speak the mother tongue?
Do I speak Elvish?
Of course you
Maybe.
do.
I don't remember. That's right. I do speak. Yes. That's exactly what I said.
I hope you said that all in common.
No, I say that in Elvish.
Oh, that would have been.
no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
My friend Brady here is looking for his ex-lover named Flugtag, I think. What was it?
You dickhead.
Floon.
Floon.
He's my ex-lover.
Lunar. Floon. And apparently this is the last place they've been seen. So we were going to get everybody drunk and then figure out.
Could you
where-
not give away the game plan?
They look trusting. It's
What if they know Floon?
Grady, you're not one of those cut down the trees kind of orcs, are you?
Cut down the trees type of work.
Yeah, like burn shit down and
No,
dig up
no,
the ground and.
no. A destructive
that's-
type of work. I am not.
Okay, good.
That's a good sign. I
Actually,
don't know
this
if
is a-
I can hang out with the destructive orcs. You know, we need
This-
a little more
like,
mellowness here,
He
please.
really doesn't like humans that much. Like, is very mistrustful of humans.
Those
So
humans, they're so fickle. Confused.
They
Right, yeah.
are. Let's
Once
take
again, we have no
moment's
humans.
Notice.
They
Now-
always look like they're sneaking about, ready to do something horrible.
So I can assume
Yeah.
that neither of you are Flugtag. Is that correct?
No, I'm Thordred Bloodwalk. And you see he kind of stands up and he's like over 7 feet tall and jacked, completely
What does
jacked.
a furbolg look like? I can't even.
They,
Yeah, what
Are
does
they
Like
in
a
the-
giant.
with grayish blue skin. He's basically a small giant. Grayish blue skin. He has tattoos of bear claws all over his chest, like bear paws and claws. He's wearing a bear pelt with like the full head, like as a
Wow.
hat. He has sharp pointy ears, kind of like a little adorable pink nose. He's wearing
Little?
a kilt and, you know, traveling pack, which looks super tiny on him. He has a massive battle axe and like a shield that has a whole bunch of chips worn out of it and painted in red's a bear claw on it.
I like it.
And he has a long reddish beard that's like knit up, kind of like a dwarves would be, and a ring through his nose,
Like a septum ring, like a
like a proper like a bull ring.
septum ring. Yeah, baby.
That sounds extremely painful.
Is at your service to you and yours.
Yeah, I'm just bringing up the page so you can kind of see each other based on the D&D icon, so you know what at least Bram and Thordred's faces look like.
I playfully nudge Thordred
Oh, look at that.
as I step in front of him, assuming that my small stature will somehow dwarf his large stature. I am Bram Lightstone. I am here, a follower of Breanor, and I am looking to spread the good word while also finding ways to redeem the losses in my life. And I'm a big fan of mead and all forms of alcoholic beverages. So long as there's the steady flow of those things, we could be great friends, elf and orc.
Here, my giant friends. All
It's
of you.
actually half orc. I'm a little bit ashamed.
Bit of a sensitive subject.
That's okay. I
yeah,
like
so-
half of you then.
I'm gonna
We're good.
look around and see if this introduction of very colorful characters has attracted any attention, especially the whole saying the name.
No, that's a good point.
And I try to not make it look like I'm looking around. I'll make it look like I'm.
Did you actually buy a round for the whole bar?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
So first off, let me do a few calculations here.
I mean, I'm assuming at this establishment that's like 2 gold or something.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up real quick. So we'll handle the expenses in a second.
I go over to the jukebox and I start playing Chumbawamba's Tub Thumping.
Toowoomba.
Yeah, so for the whole bar, we're gonna say that's probably about 3 gold. This is pretty packed in with
Good deal.
various folks. Even though as you walk around and talk to people, they're a little aloof. Can you just do what was it, persuasion?
Is it investigation if I'm trying to find something?
No. for this one, because you're trying to like convince people to talk to you, I would go persuasion.
21. I'm rolling hot tonight.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Okay,
baby.
so the beer really worked well. So
What is in this beer?
It's really good.
It's very tasty. Thank you for it.
So you run into a group of patrons, and they're actually complaining. Like there's like Floon. He was drinking with the old Open Lord's son, Rainier. That guy is such a spoiled brat. He's just a rich kid that likes to rub our noses in it. We can't stand it. Why would he even come down here? He doesn't even belong here. He never had to work for a day in his life. Well, 2 nights ago, they walk off, and then a group from the bar just gets up and follows them out. We thought they were going to beat the snot out of them and come back and buy drinks, but that never happened. Good thing you guys came and bought us around, because we've been waiting a while for that.
They've been there like a whole day waiting.
They don't even know what day it is. Just like, like I don't know when these guys are going to return, but at least you got my free drink. So thank you for that, buddy.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. Rainier?
Yeah, Rainier. Rainier Never Ember. He's the son of Dagalt Never Ember. Pretty big politician. Kind of a jerk.
Where would we find this Rainier Never Ember?
Well, his dad's probably living way up north in like the really hoity-toity section of the city. I don't know what happened to Rainier. He's probably somewhere else just spending his money.
Do you know if any of those people who followed him out are here tonight?
No, I've seen them around here. Let's see. I've played a couple rounds of poker. One of them, I think he said he worked at a warehouse on Candle Lane.
All right.
Candle Lane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're back in the staging area.
Oh yeah.
At least.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me bring you back. If you have that tool that I sent you, it's a lot easier to find.
That is a big city.
Yeah,
Holy shit, dude.
Here, let me. Whoops! I don't want to share screen. Damn it, Skype. Hold on.
Don't give away all my secrets, Skype.
And that was how we discovered what kind of porn Dex likes.
Yeah.
So that's the interactive map. So you can just.
Oh, I love the interactive map, by the way, because I was able to put Candle Lane in, and there
It's
you
just
go.
like bloop. So it's really not that far.
Oh shit. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, cool! Look at that.
What, dude? That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Dude, what the fuck? That's so cool. Oh my god, it's only like, I don't know,
Yeah, we just take
5 long blocks away.
Take the way of the Dragoon. Be right there.
Yeah, like I said, we see those guys here all the time. They must just walk right over after work and drink their faces off and play some Three Dragon Ante.
What? When do they usually come by?
Hard to say. I mean, they'd be here now usually, but I haven't seen them in a couple days either.
Perhaps they were waylaid. I say to myself.
They kind of look at the half orc as like, wow, it's a wild half orc.
Well, yeah, he likes to get waylaid.
Oh, we all. That old gag.
Well, can you tell us anything else about these guys? Anything else we should know? We're new around these parts, so just trying to get our bearings.
Oh, if you're new around these parts, then brother, we gotta tell you, you really gotta watch out for the town guard. They're a bunch of dicks.
Uh-oh.
They'll arrest you for anything, drunk and disorderly, or just being outside taking a leak.
Like normal.
That's one
Disorderly,
does.
drunk and taking a leak, drunk and yeah.
They're a bunch of jerks. They're all jerks.
How do you deal with? Do you have any tips for dealing with the guard? I do like to take a leak outside, so we'll be prepared.
You just gotta keep an eye out behind you. This whole stinking town. Ugh. God, what is this? The Kill Me Later beer?
We got them fucking royally wasted.
I like this. I like this.
So John Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of go John
Pilgrim.
Wayne there. You're kind of funny looking. You're all kind of funny looking.
Are they talking to me or to Fiddlesticks?
He's talking to somebody that's next to you, but not there.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
I give him a hearty slap on the back. Thanks for the information. And then I walk away.
You knock him down off of his feet. Like, whoa!
I was hoping to
Okay.
make him puke.
Oh, party's over.
All right, Fiddle. Let's get back to our newfound compatriots and see if they're interested in helping us.
Yeah.
Elf, it sounds like you might need some help.
I think
Might
so.
be a little in over your head there.
The dangerous town. I trust you guys.
So
Some reason that I can't quite describe.
Just can't put my finger on it.
Can't put
Well,
my finger on it. I feel like
I
we've
can't
done before.
say I trust you, but I'm thirsty and you bought me a drink, so I'm willing to take a walk and see where this goes from here, but I'm not willing to break any laws. And as long as I don't do anything to be controversy to my deity, I'm willing to see where we go, because I'd hate to see you get hurt, because you seem like you need a little help.
That means I have to
I
go
turn
to-
my head.
Yes,
took
you
my head
big
and I
oaf,
say-
that means you have to go too. We're going to go with
That
this
was very-
knucklehead here.
That was a classic dwarf. Yes, you big O.
He's going to buy us drinks. It's okay.
I don't
It's a
want
good
any
thing.
more to drink. I'm fine.
You'll want drinks tomorrow. You'll be fine.
I-
Maybe we'll leave the city and get out to nature so you can go hug a tree or something.
That
We'll
would
be
be
good.
great. I'm sick of this city already. I've only been here a day.
I'm not a fan of the city either. I'll be honest with you. There's too many humans and just too much of their smell. Ugh.
It's everywhere.
Humans do have
Yeah.
that.
It is.
Smells like throw up and piss and vinegar.
That could be just from the guy that's in front of you.
It's possible. It's possible. The half orc knocked him on his ass and he's sitting there probably peeing himself right now.
Dex, are we in a tavern where you can rent a room and sleep there, or are we just in a bar?
Oh, you don't want to sleep here. Trust me.
Yeah, you're
So-
gonna wake up gonna be sore in places you don't want to be sore.
Oh my god.
Technically, there are rooms upstairs.
Listen, last night
and the
somebody got a
fact that they
bug up
have
his
4
ear.
walls.
He got a bug
Yeah.
up his ear, okay? And
Yeah.
and he started screaming and scratching. And by the time Bram got to him, he'd already pulled off his ear.
It was a horrible experience.
His face was covered in bites and
So, Dex, are there
sloshing
any-
off skin.
Are there any places nearby to stay? Not this one though.
Since you're in the dock ward, most of these places are going to be of the like. They're going to be very run down, beaten up.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, gentlemen, I propose we have a couple more rounds, retreat to a place where we can rest and study, and look at this problem with fresh eyes tomorrow.
Couple more rounds of this water. All right.
And Fiddly Mix, you'll pay for these beds, right?
Fiddly mix.
I mean, Dex, how much like is room and board in, say, the Southern Ward?
Let's see, if you go to the Southern Ward, it's going to be very.
Okay, not the Southern Ward, but like the cheapest I can get without being bitten by an insect.
Clean beds.
You can probably make your way back up to the Yawning Portal, but it's like walking back up to Midtown.
Let's stay there. All right, so gentlemen, we have if we are going to be adventuring compatriots, we should go bar hopping. Hop our way over to the Yawning Portal, the finest establishment in town, and we'll stay there.
Well,
Yeah.
And with a flourish, I walk off.
it sounds good to me, I guess.
If there's drinks involved,
Especially
I
if he's
follow willingly.
All right,
Why not?
I will subsidize a night of drinking and revelry and discussing adventures past and future, and then hopefully we can just make our way to the Yawning Portal and I can study my spellbook
We're
because
gonna
I
grab
have.
a bottle of meat. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna grab a beer too. I'll be right
I'm gonna
back.
grab a beer too.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah. Good break.
Actually,
Also,
might
Pete,
as
it looks
well.
like you're almost done.
All right. Well, hey, if we're all grabbing something,
Bye,
I'll go
Dex.
refresh my rum. Still here, wirelessly. That would be. I love the background music. This is awesome.
Welcome back.
Oh, what the hell is this?
That's the Yawning Portal.
Oh, that's cool. Is that a beholder?
Yeah, amongst other things. This is just like a collective of a little bit of everything here.
That's awesome.
It's a very, very busy place. This is where you guys had a battle. It's not as busy as what you see right here, right now, because things have cleared out since the, not the ogre, the troll came through. But it's still a pretty happening place.
It's like Where's Waldo, but D&D.
Yeah. I guess Skype mutes all other sounds.
You know, it's funny. I've noticed it's inconsistent. I think if there's a sound stream that is active, when you start the Skype call, it will duck that audio down. If you introduce it afterwards, sometimes it doesn't recognize it and it doesn't duck it, which is weird, but also nice because then you can manually adjust it.
Yeah, because I'm looking through here. It looks like the reason why I can't get my camera turned on is because it was also being used through the WebRTC
like this
and
stuff.
Roll20. So I guess
Oh,
it's just a timing. But, oh well.
If you close out of Skype and reopen it, you might be able to reinitiate that connection.
All right, let me try that.
I hope you don't get us killed, Elf. That's all I have to say.
You never know.
I don't remember you ever getting anyone killed.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you're the kind of guy that would jump down a hole if someone gave you flying.
That's not so, well, actually, yeah. Yeah, that all checks out. How do you change your picture in Roll20?
What do you
Because
mean?
I'm Dragonborn picture.
It's your account picture.
Oh.
I have everybody's
Yes.
picture disabled because.
My picture is covered by fiddlesticks right now on my interface, so.
That's interesting.
Is
Andrew, what are you doing to that bag? Good lord.
Crushing some popcorn.
Breaking, tearing, gnawing.
Dex, you still there?
He's reconnecting. He's not in the
Oh,
Skype
that's
session right now.
Oh, his
Oh.
popcorn's terrible.
Good. That was funny. Right in sync. I'm like, oh, beer is so good.
Newman's
Popcorn's terrible.
own organic bullshit.
No,
Oh,
I like
yeah, that-
organic popcorn.
I like Newman's as a concept. They're great.
I'm gonna go give this to my wife.
Hey, baby,
This
this
is
tastes
terrible.
like shit. Eat it.
Hey, honey.
Hun, this is some really good popcorn. You should eat it.
I don't know if you want it.
Wow.
Here, I gave you this
It's
crap.
sticking in my teeth.
Andrew, we never compliment.
The tavern keeper, she does remember you. It's like you were just here this morning fighting a troll. We know exactly who you are. That's why you're getting the 8 silver piece rate.
Very good. We'll take it.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. 8 silver pieces. That's not very much at all.
No.
You know me and math. Okay. We'll take it.
Elves.
And a bunch of
He's
rounds.
supposed to be good at math. He's an elf. I don't understand.
Yes, I know.
Excuse me.
He's supposed to be good at a lot of things.
Excuse
but
me,
then
sir. That's
again-
racist. Not all elves are good at math.
I switch over to Elvish and I say, "Are you playing a game? Is this some type of game? This must be a game."
You know who loved games? My cousin loved games. And I tell him a really long story about my cousin, but it turns out it was actually my uncle, but it turns out it wasn't even my uncle. It was just a personality.
Don't you wish everybody spoke Elvish? Because then we could
Yeah.
just speak in Elvish the entire time instead of that horrible language. That common.
While they're speaking in Elvish, I switch to Dwarf and make a couple of colorful comments.
I got nothing.
I sit there and wonder
Yeah.
where I can get more booze.
Oh, there's plenty of booze.
Yeah, I feel like
I
we're
go
the,
to
we're
get
the
more
heroes of
booze.
the tavern, right?
Yeah, there is quite the range of booze. You will be getting it at a discounted rate.
Amazing. I go to get more booze.
Are there any dwarves in this tavern? Like any at all? Can I go over and find a dwarf just to like have some sort of conversation
Get
with?
some dwarf
Oh yeah,
time.
it's very much like the
Oh,
image.
no,
like
no. I
there are people
headlock
of
you,
all
and
kinds.
I
This-
drag you with me to the bar.
Oh,
Come on, Frank.
Damn
We're going
orcs.
drinking.
I mean,
I, I feel like when I
Fine.
speak Elvish,
We
we should use a
drink.
different accent, so I'm going to use a French accent when I speak Elvish.
I like it.
It is
I like
it is very annoying that there are so many people here. I'm not a big fan of there being.
I
so
feel
many
like
people.
elves and French they go hat in hand.
it
It's good. I like it.
I mean, wasn't that like the
Yes, because
Tolkien-esque
they say
idea?
that-
Is that the elves were the French?
Yeah, I think so.
I say, c'est la vie. we should
Omelette
drink,
au fromage.
yes?
Oh, fine. Do you think you can find something that is better than the crappy grog we had at the other place?
I believe the fire wine looks very good.
Mm. I'm a
We are
little more
recording,
partial
right?
to meads because they come from the honey. Is that how you say that in Elvish? The honey. Is that in your dialect too?
I like it Grady, and I simply say shots. You want
Shots.
shots? Something?
Shot.
Seriously, I don't know what they're talking about, but this elf chat just it hurts my
Shots
brain.
now.
I feel like
And
I feel
I
like-
think we need to drink some more, because then maybe we'll understand this elf, whatever this is.
Yeah.
Ach, it's not
I,
that hard. Do you want me to teach you some basic?
I think it's safe
No,
to
I
say. I think
Hard
it's
pass.
I think it's safe to say that the two giants. Wait, hang on.
The two giants?
The ruffians go and do a bunch of shots while we talk for like I don't know 10 minutes about what we should order. In Elvish.
The escargot.
No,
The frog snakes.
about La Thunder's Red is.
Let these savages go. Order their shots. I don't know what the fuck accent I'm doing.
I like
Anyway.
it. Whatever it is, I like it.
All right.
Your
Yeah,
Elvish is pretty good for an orc.
Me and Bram go and we do shots. A lot
like
of
it.
shots. Many
I like
shots.
Are those two
Bob
going
Bob
to
is
be
still
okay drinking so much, you think? I know the dwarf can handle himself, but an
The
orc.
dwarf and a half. The dwarf and a half. Pretty sure we're okay.
What's the worst thing that could happen with a dwarf and a half orc drinking heavily near the yawning portal? I'm
Ach,
sure it will work out fine.
if they fall in, then you're responsible for going in after them.
And
So-
a number of spells like chain lightning. I mean charm person.
Those are very bad ones to mix up. And I kind of like look down into this gaping, horrible portal. I'm like, how far down does this go?
Oh, it goes down very deep. So far down, you can't even see it.
It's
Um,
not very far.
I give him a
would
slight
not-
nudge on the
I
back,
just,
as it suggests I might knock him into that hole.
Eh.
Just to be
Quick
playful.
question on Roll20. I just shared with you handouts for
Oh.
Bonnie the barmaid and Durnan the
Durnan.
tavern keeper, just so you know
He just
you're,
popped up.
you're
Oh, who's
ordering
the other
drinks.
one? Oh, hello.
Yeah, I see
I
the pictures.
I see the photos, but is there?
Is she human? She's human, correct?
You can
Well,
pop
she
that
looks
up
human.
and stuff.
She she does look human.
So Dex, is there supposed to be additional information or no?
Oh no, just these are like some of the key people that you've already met with these people back when you came in earlier.
All right, last.
And your good buddy Volo is there too. He's like, so he comes over with a round of drinks. So have you guys found Floon yet?
Oh,
Wait,
we are working
is Volo the
around
homeless?
the clock on that. Around the clock.
Volo's the guy paying you to find Floon.
What does Volo look like? I don't.
There's a
Hold on.
handout.
Did I already share that?
I can see it.
Okay.
I can't see it.
Hold on 1 second.
I would say it's up on the stream, but I'm not streaming.
Volo's Guide to Monsters.
If you go to Journal in Roll20, click on that. In the section that says Chapter 1, A Friend in Need, you'll see Chapter 1 art handout, Volo at the Yawning Portal. And you'll see him holding a mug. Like
Oh,
such.
perfect. Look at that. How helpful. That's great. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, it's like how's it going? Have you heard anything? Is he safe? Is he okay?
I'm
Who is
having
he
a
actually
serious
talking to,
moment.
Dex?
Well, let's see. You guys are split up.
Yeah.
No. No,
Yeah.
we're not split
Not
up. No.
very
kind
far
of.
away. Not
Well,
very
not
far away.
far, but we're not
Well-
together.
He's coming to Fiddlesticks and Grady because he knows them.
Okay, but we're not.
So Grady's
We're-
with Bram at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And-
see.
Alright.
Yeah,
and then,
we're drinking
Oh
at the
yeah,
bar.
so he's
Dex.
going to approach Fiddlesticks
Dex, I need to paint you a picture.
because
like,
he's
he
rather
walks
not
up
deal directly with the half.
And I think Andrew and I,
Thordred.
Thordred and I are like singing a drinking song in Elvish, like Mages, the wind is the wind.
Le long de quel grand verso couleur
Sounds
noire,
very
l'on
French.
silence, ne
Very
prenne
French
pas
song.
pardon, garçon.
Dibba, Leonard Bernstein. Yeah, I get it.
Yes, I feel like that's about where we would be right now.
And I'm
Yeah,
trying to appreciate Grady as a half orc here and having drinks with him.
That's all right.
So yeah, then Volo comes over with a couple of drinks for Fiddlesticks and Thordred,
Oh, boy.
and he's grilling Fiddlesticks. Like he wants to know, have you found out anything today? Do you know where Floon is, and who's your very large friend?
Well, we've made some very important contacts. Namely, we found some muscle. I don't know if you noticed it. Point towards it.
You pointed to
Um,
me. I'm not so much muscle as just a nice guy. Thordred, Bloodwalk at your service, sir.
That could crush your skull if you really talk back to him.
And he bows to
I'm
you.
like
It's
a
like
Wookiee.
pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Wookie. Yes.
Yeah.
But then he turns back to Fiddlesticks like, I still haven't heard from Floon at
Well,
all, and I'm very concerned.
the last we heard at the Scoured Dragoon, maybe it was Scoured Wyvern.
Oh, the
Scoured
Skewered
Eagle.
Dragon.
Skewered Dragon.
Skewered dragon.
Skewered dragon.
Exactly,
I'm pretty sure
That's
it
what I
was.
said.
Yep.
As I said,
my
he was
friend.
seen there with a man, maybe a woman, who had a snake tattoo. It might have been a dragon tattoo. They were drinking or they were sleeping with Rainier's November, who's a rich kid. He may have also had a dragon tattoo. We are very certain that there was a dragon tattoo. Or it was a
They-
snake tattoo.
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
Firstly,
They may or may not have been or not been at this place that we were or were not. I'm sorry.
That was
Exactly.
brilliant.
So you can see Volo's face kind of screwing up of like a dragon or a snake tattoo that he may or may not have had.
Exactly.
I think what
And
he's
we
trying to
believe they're-
say is we're on the job, and we're
Yes.
doing a good job
think-
of it.
We,
we're on the job and we're doing a good job.
Do you speak
We think they're
Elvish,
going-
perchance?
we think they're going to the warehouse or the whorehouse on Adeline? Adeline?
Candlelight.
Adeline.
Candling.
Handle it.
Candlelight.
Candling.
Volo has a little bit of reaction to that. It's like, Candlelight. And did you say snake tattoo?
Or a dragon tattoo.
I
Probably
think it was Snake.
He says, well, Candle Lane is a known area of where the Zentarim tend to ride. It's where they hide out, where they keep a lot of their stolen goods. It's a local gang around here.
Mm.
I kind of walk into this conversation and say, and how bad is this local gang you speak of?
Pretty bad. There's some evil dudes. So, are you saying that Floon was followed by members of the Zentarim gang?
Yes, or he followed members of the Zentrum gang, or they followed each other. We're not entirely sure yet. We know that there was a dragon tattoo or a snake tattoo.
I come over and I clap my hand over Fiddlestick's mouth. Grandpa, shut the fuck up for a minute. Hello, sir.
He looks at you, he's like, well, thank you for finding this out, but what are you going to do to help Floon?
We are well on our way to helping out Floon.
I took a nap for.
I believe that our grandpa, Fiddlesticks here, is just, explaining to you the extent of not even the extent of the information that we have gathered, but, what we can tell you for now. And I nod at him.
Can you roll for persuasion?
Oh, fuck my life. It's gonna be so bad.
When the warrior tries to bluff. These warriors, they think they can bluff. Is any other thing like swinging a sword?
Sometimes
Shit.
he seems like a very genuine fellow, but the orc person, problems.
Or maybe it's a human portion.
Oh, I am not a fan of humans, as you know.
Wait, sorry, Dex, what am I rolling against?
Persuasion.
Oh, shit.
We are ridiculous. All right. I'm assuming I can now get my hand in there and I just explain.
Oh, hold on. I'm still waiting for the persuasion thing because that's
Three.
kind of.
It was a 3. It was bad.
Oh, it was a 3. Okay.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
So.
But you know what? I also crushed my hand down on his shoulder.
Don't hurt. Why do you have to hurt everything? Why you gotta hurt everything?
Because I have a better intimidation score than I do persuasion score.
As you look deep into Volo's eyes, trying to persuade him with everything that you have,
Shit.
you can see this kind of growing sadness and despair.
Oh no!
And he just kind of hangs his head.
I made him
slowly
upset!
shuffles off.
I'm actually very sad now! Wait, am I sad? What is my character? Fuck!
What just happened?
Why?
Oh no!
So,
I can't remember.
Voldo
so
walk
sad.
away from us
Volo
now?
just kind of goes back over to the bar and orders a round, and he just kind of looks at the bottom of his drink.
Hold
Dex.
on. I need to remember how badly I feel about this because I can't find my fucking.
I want to walk up to Volo.
I have a
as he's
feeling that I
walking
feel
away
very bad.
and just let him know that the elf is delicate and he needs a nap, and that once that nap is done, we will find his friend, for which I have no idea who we're actually looking for, but it sounds like it's important. And so,
Amazing
listen,
adventure.
my
Yeah,
friends,
explains it very clearly.
the elf is delicate. You know how they are. They're elves. They break when you look at them the wrong way. Let him sleep a little, and now that he has bought me a drink and a room, we will see what we can do to help you out. Because evil cannot go unpunished.
Bram, did you just promise
Pretty
we're gonna
good.
go do something else?
Pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
So-
sorry. I can't help myself.
what night
So
is
Volo
This
it?
guy
looks at you
obviously
and is like,
needs help.
Did you negotiate a rate first? If we're gonna have to stay in this dreadful
I don't want to
place.
talk about that. Rates?
Oh.
I'm sure they negotiated it. There's bad guys. I heard there's evil, and I don't like evil. Evil's not good.
But I
It
could,
goes
we
against
could
everything that I
find a
know.
nice forest,
That was
maybe some
inspiring. I
hills,
enjoyed
and
that.
We could go be with the animals instead of being
But
here.
listen,
and-
Elf's gonna pay for it. The elf will pay for it.
I don't even have any money.
So
Ah.
Bram, can you roll a persuasion check?
Oh.
Wow, that was such a beautiful speech, and now you're gonna make him roll for it.
I was gonna
I love it.
fail it.
I
I'm
still don't
really
even know what
sorry.
these things do, and I hold out a gold piece.
13.
13. That's good. He kind of brings his head up. He's like, "Okay, dwarf, thank you for those kind words, but please make haste. I'm really concerned about my friend Floon."
I understand. And I turn to the elf and I say, listen, go upstairs, take a nap while we drink so we can get the hell out of here and find whatever it is we need to look for, because we got things to do, and your mission isn't necessarily our mission, but apparently we're going to help you out, so let's move on. Come on. I'm ready to go. Ready to
Sounds
crush
good.
some evil.
I like it. I throw back whatever I've got left. I say, I bid you farewell, friends. Keep an eye out for those dragon tattoos, and I
Say it in
go
French.
vaulting.
Say it in
And
French.
Say it in
If
French.
you watch out for those dragon tattoos or snake tattoos, maybe it's a frog tattoo.
Why are you
Hey,
speaking in Elvish?
Grady,
They
do you
don't-
understand
they
what
don't
he's saying?
speak
He's
Elvish,
speaking
you know what I
Elvish
mean?
now, and I have no idea what's going on.
I think I'm going back and forth between the two.
Listen, you have had far too much to drink. It is time that maybe you retire. Parce
I was
que
about
c'est
to
un
stop.
problème avec de...
Ce
I was
n'est
about to.
pas un problème. Ouais. Ok.
C'est un très grand problème.
Oh, geez. So, Dex, I'm assuming we can find like one easily defensible room and bunk
Well, I
up there.
mean, there's there's
Easily defensible
Although I
rooms,
guess
because
it's
we will
like a
offend
pretty popular
everybody else in
hotel.
this
The metal
establishment.
door and
That's
the
true. Yeah,
spikes.
that's true. What is there like what do they give us? Is it like one room with one bed, or is it a suite?
Yeah, it's like a small little room with a bed.
I heard that you were buying 4 rooms, each with their own beds. But I don't want to be picky about it there, my friend. But,
I don't know if I want to sleep alone.
oh, God.
Aw, you're
Whoa,
cute.
my
I'll
character-
sleep with you.
All right.
It's like...
All right, 3 rooms. I'll take care of the giant. We're fine.
I'm sure if you work
got it
hard
covered.
enough, there are
got
plenty
it
of
covered.
people in this tavern to sleep with.
It's so
right.
cold in here.
Come
and
on,
it's
Groot. Come on,
dark
Groot. Let's go. Let's go.
I am.
and gross, and
I am
There's so
Groot.
many humans.
Yeah,
They
I
all
know.
smell so fucking bad.
Ugh, it's like vomit and piss constantly.
You know
They
what this
throw
makes me
away
think
their
of,
short
Andrew?
lives. They don't understand.
Do you know what this makes me think of, Andrew? Is
What?
fucking Train Spotting. It's like
Sure.
he's like in the bathroom and he has like the suppositories that he shits. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Oh my god,
haven't
please
seen that
tell
movie
me.
in so
God.
long.
It's been a long time
Oh
since
my
I've seen
God, I love
Trainspotting.
that
I
I
don't
do
know what
remember
it
that
is,
scene.
but we're going deep right now. Deep.
So
Just
I'm
like
gonna
those
go.
suppositories. Okay.
I'm gonna go up to whatever rooms we have, and I'm gonna get some sleep and study my spells. I'm gonna hope that.
You mean the other way around? Study your spells, get some sleep.
Yep. And
Just
I'm
throwing that
gonna
out
hope
there.
I'm gonna hope that someone has the sense to like post watch, and I will wake up on.
I will definitely be up watching the hallway. Not the room, but the hallway.
I will also. I guess I'll take last watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't wake you for watch. We just lock the doors and go to sleep.
No, yeah. I'm awake. I'm on watch. I'm drinking. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm well rested and ready to go.
Outside, like there's commotion going throughout the tavern throughout most of the night. Things kind of wind down in the wee hours of the morning, but nothing really happens. This is a place packed full of adventures. Nobody really messes with anybody here.
Nice.
Either.
All right, I'm ready to go find these guys.
Let's
All right.
do this.
fuck shit up.
So I'm assuming this goes. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming this goes something like this. I like throw open the door. Birds are singing. The hills are alive, and I just sort
Are
of
you
like
Snow White? What's
I like
going
come
on?
in. Yeah,
It is-
and then I'm just like, gentlemen, we have something to do today, and you guys are all just like, ooh, like you're
No,
just
no,
like,
no. I'm 100% okay.
I'm in the middle
I'm
of my
assuming-
prayers while I hear my elf friend come raging out the door. And when I finish my prayers, I open my own door and say, dude, relax. I get it. It's morning time. Not everyone's a morning person.
I'm
Go downstairs
basically
and buy me a mead, and we'll be good. Okay?
I prepare. I get these guys some breakfast. I get them a drink if they need it, some coffee if they need it. We are going to hit the road. And we are gonna
Breakfast
get
and
this
mead.
done
I want an Irish coffee.
and get this done. Yes, I get all the large people drunk.
An Irish coffee won't do it.
Yay, spells.
Anyway.
All right, hold on. I'm just looking where Candle
What
Lane
the
is.
hell?
All right.
What did we do last time I played this character? That was my last spell, that charm person spell. Also,
So
this
you-
is squishy. It's a squishy character.
That's okay. I'm not very squishy.
I'm glad I'm surrounded by beef.
What about around the middle?
Oh,
Hey, I mean, I haven't deadlifted this week. What can I say? There are no boulders big enough.
whoops.
Oh my god. The tavern moved. It's
Uh-oh.
still moving.
I'm assuming you're going to Candle Lane.
Why is the tavern moving? Yes. That
We
is
are
exactly
going to handle it.
All right. So when you get to Candle Lane, the interesting thing about this block is that the buildings are so tall and tightly packed together that it only lets in direct sunlight at high noon. So the whole street is filled with magic candles just to
Oh,
keep enough light
That's awesome.
Ugh,
going
I
up and
don't-
down the street.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's like a cave or something.
Yep.
Oh, it's pretty.
Even with the candles, it's still a pretty dark, dungeonous feel to it. Some of the street lamps have actually been smashed, so there are some dark corners here and there. But it's just kind of like a light flickering, even though it's morning. It's still very tough to see, though those that have dark vision can see fine.
I make a point of making sure my shield is like strapped to my arm with, the blood red insignia very visible, and my axe is in my other hand. Like I'm walking in a way that indicates don't fuck with me right now.
Okay.
I kind of
You're very large.
And
I
I'm
kind of
very
look
large.
over to Thordred and I
Big
kind of make
shoulders.
a light-hearted comment of like humans and their weird kind of like morbid views on things and make us scared. What knuckleheads!
They could've
Kind of
just-
like dismissing the entire danger of this
they-
place.
they
Like
could've
it's
just
not
made the
even as
road
bad.
bigger, right? They could have
Yeah.
just made it wider, and then
I
the sun
agree,
would
it's-
come
it's
in. And I don't
Horrible
understand.
architecture.
Like, what?
Humans, they just don't
Horrible
understand.
architecture.
They don't
wanted to
get it.
Live in a dungeon.
Yeah, it's like it's not like they're
Sadists.
underground. They could have done a better
Masochists.
job of this. So I'm completely dismissing the danger, which likely is in front of us.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Bram,
You
Bram,
notice
if
that
somebody
even
comes
though
at you,
you're-
let me cut off their head for you, okay?
I will take my hammer and crush their
Stay next
skull
to me. It's
with
okay.
you.
It'll be okay.
So even though Thordred has his axe out and he looks like he's trying to be as intimidating as possible, you do notice that most of the people in this block are pretty much doing the exact same thing.
Makes sense.
So you kind of fit in.
I am going to create the sound of a dragon right behind Bram.
I slam my hands into Fiddlesticks as soon as I realize what he's doing. I clap
Like
his
as
ears.
he's casting the spell, or
As,
like,
yes, as I clap his ears.
And I grab him and try to like put him into a chokehold of like,
Oh,
what in
come on,
the
you-
world are you doing?
I
No.
can get away with
What
it.
are you doing?
What is
Sound of a
happening?
dragon? What is wrong with you? Did I miss the point of why we're in this lane?
Fiddle, what are you doing? I don't understand.
What are you doing?
I am balding,
You fucking French bastard!
balding the busts, as they say.
I think this is a very bad idea. What
Listen.
exactly are you doing? Are you trying to cast a spell right now? Because it seems like these two are going to kick the shit out of you if you keep doing it.
You should have seen the look on his
Fiddlesticks.
face. He's
Fiddlesticks.
laughing.
Find the weakest individual here and ask him where your person of interest is. Just find someone. There's people on the street here, I assume. Let's find the closest person.
Maybe-
Intimidate
maybe-
one.
Maybe
Not all of them.
Maybe Gravy.
Stop fucking around.
Maybe Grady and I should stand behind Fiddlesticks looking really tall and
Okay.
I in a very, camaraderie manner, I grab Fiddle by the neck and I just squeeze gently. Just very gently. Just incredibly gently to the point
Grady.
where you can
Where
barely
he can't
breathe.
see it.
And you want to do what I'm asking you to do.
Grady, and I pat Grady on the back. Grady, we're gonna need to sit down together and work through these anger issues. It's okay. Breathe into the nose.
I'm fine.
We're gonna do a 4 count in. 1,
I
2.
passively
Sorry.
accept
4.
Brady's actions towards the elf because the elf obviously he
7
needs help.
count out.
He needs help.
1, 2,
Yes.
3.
The elf is laughing.
Listen to ASMR before I go to bed, okay?
The elf is laughing hideously. Top of the elf.
Is there anything that we can perceive here as like an individual that maybe is trying to avoid us or not looking to draw our attention? Let's start there.
How about we just start with what's your passive perception?
15.
You looking around and you realize that pretty much everybody wants to avoid you.
Oh.
Like nobody really wants contact.
To deal with a psychotic party that just started attacking each other.
Like since
I wonder
about
why.
half of this crew has been to at least one GDC. It's kind of like the Tenderloin in San Francisco, where there are people on the streets, but nobody really talks to one another.
Is there anyone on the street that is showing any sort of interest in us then? Let's flip that around. If everyone seems to not be interested in talking to us, is there anyone that is showing an interest? Maybe a prostitute or someone that maybe wants our
character
attention.
is on Grindr.
Wait, hold on. I'm not swiping right yet. Hold
what's it
on.
called for Dwarvish? Oh man,
It'd be like stoned or something.
it's like picker, but like with an
Minor.
mine pick.
Minor. Oh, I said
Is
right.
there anyone on the street that maybe is paying more attention to us than the others? Looking for something out of the ordinary.
Just kind of a rule check, because my brain is quickly mixing 3.5, fourth and fifth. It for something like this, is there a rule that you can like just sit and take your time?
Like taking a 20?
Yeah, like taking a 20 on in 5th edition.
I don't recall if there's an official. I definitely allow it for certain activities. It's at your discretion, though.
Yeah, I would say in a case like this, where you're standing and just kind of like taking in everything, even though through the candlelight, I'm just going to assume that you're really taking in everyone and everything. You do see kind of a hodgepodge of like there's somebody around the corner that's looking at you, but like they're like you can't tell whether they're eyeing you up or whether they're trying to like sell you something. There are definitely a few women and a few men of the evening that are up in like upper areas and like widows' walks and such that are eyeing you up, just not smiling, but just kind of like wondering if you have money. Everybody's just kind of sizing you up, but not really saying anything.
I want to kind of, me personally, I want to approach the person, the female that is closest to me or closest to our group, and basically approach them immediately and just be like, "Hey, we're looking for someone. What do you need from me to make that happen?" Or along the lines of, "Hey, how you doing?
I like that.
I have something I need. What is it going to cost me?"
Are you trying to like charm or like charisma?
I turn to Fiddlebollocks and I say, "It's okay. He can remove diseases."
I have no charisma whatsoever, but I'm trying to like engage someone who seems to be interested in engaging me, to get a sense of like, hey,
go for it.
Hi.
You walk up to a passerby, and can you?
Do you need me to lay on it?
Wait, a passerby or a lady/man of the night?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the closest individual that's paying any sort of interest in me.
Obviously,
right?
That's a pro.
So someone that passing glass, someone who's obviously like showing that they're interested in the fact that we have just arrived, right? So maybe that's a prostitute, maybe that's a pimp. I don't,
let's just say there's a guy that's around the corner in a dark corner.
Okay.
And he's a little
awkward,
twitchy.
but I'll go with it.
You found the one dude tweaker who's the sex worker.
Yeah. Fairy dust? You want fairy dust? Yeah.
So I'm interested in finding out, like, where we know that we heard about.
You want his fairy dust.
I want his fairy dust, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I do want to know where Floon is,
yeah.
and since I've heard that we're looking for him, I kind of look for the person that's most interested in the fact that we just arrived on that street and be like, hey, you got any information we need to know about Floon? And if there's a persuasion check, I want to find the biggest motherfucker in our group and have him persuade him, because that's not me. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm like, thinking big picture.
The guy's just looking at you like, Floon, what the fuck is a Floon?
Hey, could someone bigger than me break his legs, please? Can we just get this over with?
I'm pretty sure this guy just wants to sell you drugs.
This type of violence doesn't really resonate with me so much.
I think this guy just wants to sell you fairy dust.
Dude, I don't want to fight. Just.
So as a gesture of goodwill, I buy his fairy dust and I do it in front of him.
Okay. It's
all right.
20 gold. 20 gold for fairy dust.
20 gold.
Do I have 20 gold?
20 gold. Dex, I'm gonna cast Friends on this drug dealer, and I'm gonna be like, hey.
I thought we do tonight was that Carter was gonna have to get me cheap drugs.
Oh my god.
20 gold is ridiculous. No, I'm gonna cast Friends on this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I have advantage on charisma checks, and I'm gonna say, look, you and I go way back. How about you give us the home team discount? And by the way, have you seen anyone, I don't know, roughing people up, bringing people around, maybe someone with a snake tattoo or a dragon tattoo?
When you say snake tattoo, it's like, oh, snake tattoo.
Wait, give me my first, please. I gently slap him on the face. Not I'm sorry.
Gently slap him on the face.
Not Corey's character.
The tweaker?
Yeah, the tweaker. I gently slap him and say, "Shut the fuck up." He'll give me the shit, and then he'll ask you what he needs to know.
I get the shit. We got it.
Okay. But he's like looking over his shoulder now. It's like, what do you want?
So aggressive.
What do you want with a snake tattoo? Do you have a snake? Who's got a snake tattoo?
I don't know. I could have a snake tattoo. You don't know.
Hey,
Are you guys Zentrum? I don't want no problems with the Zentrum, man. I'm just here. I'll move on.
With the who? You'll have to repeat yourself, young man. I'm a little hard of hearing.
So where's Flynn then? If you don't want anything to deal with the Zentrum, where's Flynn then? Clearly.
I don't know who Flynn is, man. I don't know Flynn.
Floon.
Like,
you don't know Floon.
Tell you what.
I don't know Floon either, man.
Fuck no Floon? Yeah, this guy's to us. Kill him.
If you guys are Zentrum, I'm just trying to make an honest living here, man.
Can we insight on him to determine if he's lying to us?
Sure.
Dex, are there any rats around?
Oh, there are rats everywhere.
I got a 20.
I exactly know what Andy's trying to do right now, and I love it.
25.
I drop to one of my very large knees, and I use speak with animals because I can do it at will. And I just say, hey, little one, come here. It's safe over here. And I take like a little bit of rations out of my pack and hold it out. I think I heard a rat.
Yeah. Real quick before we get to the rat, Pete, what was your roll?
I got a 20.
Ooh, holy crap!
And I think Corey got even better than me, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you get a nat or a dirty 20?
Whoa! What?
Oh, hey!
Nick just joined us
Hey.
in like literally nerd mecca. So I'm super jealous of Nick right now. So I don't even want to talk about that.
Hello from Gen Con, guys.
Wow.
We're just taking a 10-minute break, so
That's
we're doing Starfinder missions.
All right, Nick, have everybody roll for initiative.
So cool, by the way. It looks so cool, by the way.
Go closer. Go closer on the thing.
The thing.
Not on your
Wait,
face.
what?
Nick. Love you, but I already
I
understand.
can't hear. That's why.
Go
Okay,
closer.
show us the board.
Show us the board.
The board.
Show us the
Show us the board.
The board.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're doing these missions. The whole room. There's some Pathfinder people here, but most of the people here are playing Starfinder because it's a big like end of seasons finale. So there's a board right there on the screen where
That's cool.
there's all these missions. Every time we finish it, we pick missions. The GM, when we finish it, the GM reports the numbers back to the table to say we completed it. When enough tables have completed that mission, then there's an announcement on the board, and they say, okay, that mission is over. We move on to the next phase. That next mission is now unlocked. So now when we
that's
pick
cool.
missions next, we can then choose that mission. And so everybody's collaborating towards like the big end of season event. So it's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Holy crap! I gotta go to Gen Con.
So
Yeah, I think we all need to go to Gen
It's
Con.
next year, Gen Con.
Can we make it
All
a
of you.
thing next year? Can we all go to Gen Con next year?
Yeah.
That would be super
I'd run a
awesome.
mission.
Yeah.
I'd run a mission. I'd be
We
happy.
have to drive. We have to drive up the 11 hours.
Yo, we rent a mom van.
We
We-
rent an RV.
Wait, I own a
we
mom
LARP
van.
the entire event, and we play D&D on the way to Gen Con. It's possible.
And
It
we
could
live
happen.
stream it. We
Good
live
idea.
stream the whole thing.
Yes, and we live stream
Oh
it.
my
I've
god,
got-
that would be amazing.
Look, I've got a MiFi from work that's unlimited data. We could stream the entire event.
Done.
I
Done.
have
I've got the
a-
technology. We
That
could
would be
do it.
epic.
I love it.
Anyway, I don't want to disturb you in your game, guys. I really miss you. I wish I could play both games, but
We miss you
I had
too.
to
Oh
make
man,
Oh, Nick,
you're in a good place though, man.
Yeah.
Thank
You're in
you
like
for
Nerd Mecca. You're
showing
good.
us this shit. That's really cool, man.
All right,
Thanks-
enjoy
thanks for
Dragon
posting
Heights,
pictures,
and
man.
It's amazing.
I'll catch you later. We'll chat more later, guys.
Bye, Nick.
Bye,
Nick,
Nick.
have a good night.
Have fun.
That was so funny.
That was
Oh, wow, that was
cool.
a baseballs.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
Dude, it seems like he's
Yeah.
got so many fucking cool games going on too. Like I don't
Yeah,
know,
right?
I'm jealous of him.
It seems
I'm,
cool.
I'm jealous. I'm also a little bit like, wow, like how do you play that many games in like a 24-hour period?
I couldn't do
Oh,
it.
No, there's no question about that. You could do it. You could do it.
Oh
If
my
presented
God.
with the opportunity, you could do it. I know you could do
I
it.
could DM for that long. I could DM for that long, but I couldn't play like random game after random game.
No, that would be hard. Having to remember backstories. I mean, just
Yeah.
the number of games we have played in our own context is a little hard. So,
But,
Yeah.
but I'd be
Dick
happy
is
to
an
DM for that.
encyclopedia.
Characters like that's
Okay, so-
I feel part of like the whole thing of Gen Con, right? Is like
Yeah.
making up new people that you play in each thing.
Yeah, I would just design a mission for our group that starts the second we get in the car and ends at the end of Gen Con.
Oh my
and,
god, that
oh
was
god,
And-
that'd be so awesome.
I-
Dude, that
we-
would be so fucking cool. What if we rented an RV? What if
I'm telling you, you think I'm joking? I'm dead serious, man. We
I'm
rent an RV and we LARP that shit all the way there, where we just play D&D or some other relevant game
my God,
the
that'd be
entire time. Literally, it's like you wake up, you stop for breakfast, and then it's like, hey, we got like 2 hours of D&D before we go again.
I love
Dude,
it.
that would be fucking cool.
I'd do it
Oh.
happily. It would just be like high school.
That would be our like we start a YouTube series and like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like that's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So wait a second. We just rolled the shit out of Insight. I mean, both Corey and I like crushed it on our Insight rolls, and not to bring it back, but like I'm interested in knowing what happens with Floon, and I'm hoping to God we get to kill something. So
So
I'm bringing it back.
Your
Do
insight is that this guy's just like a little street, like drug dealer. That he doesn't know what you're talking about. He sees shit happen all over the place on this block all the time. He does seem scared about the mention of snake tattoos, and he does not want to mess with you guys.
So I look
He doesn't
around to
wanna
our
mess with
group
the
and I
Zentura.
say, hey, whoever has the highest chance of persuading this guy, make him talk.
Meanwhile,
So
I'm
I'm-
kneeling there with a rat in my hand.
So
Okay.
so I oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask the rat. I was gonna say, hey, where do the smelly, horrible human things with the snakes on their face live?
Oh, that's a solid.
So, speak with animals. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for a duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
So, just because it's a rat, and
which are rather smart.
But I'm going to say still not as smart as a humanoid character. I'm going to try to keep information somewhat limited. That the rat tells you that you need to look for the snake marks on the walls.
Okay, that's fair. Can you show me the nearest snake mark on the wall?
Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming he's on the ground, so
yeah,
he scurries off in the corners.
Yeah, and I follow.
He's like dodging through and just...
You and Matt have very talented noises.
Yeah, I worked in a rat lab for a year. I know way too much about rats. And we're going to say this is a 3-year-old rat, a nice, big, beefy, healthy rat that's very calm and chill and relaxed. And he makes his way about halfway through Candle Lane, and he just kind of like stops and like points his head up, like his nose up in the sky, just jetting it up.
Okay.
And do either investigate or perception, whichever's higher.
Okay, perception's higher. So, oops, like that's in the box. A 23.
Okay, yeah, you definitely see, because this rat is pointing it out to you. On the side of a doorway to this warehouse is a little snake kind of chalk marked, and it looks like a kind of a snake S with wings.
Oh, it's hobo sign.
Essentially.
Cool. And I kind of kneel back down and say, just follow these.
Is it just follow these?
All right, and I give him a piece of ration, and I say, thank you, little brother.
He's like, thank you. Thank you.
And I kind of pet him on his head before letting him go on his way. And as they're kind of like getting ready to squish this drug dealer, I kind of stand up and I go, come over here, my friend. Come look at this. You're the only one who
yes,
understands
the
what
only
I'm saying
guy
right
who's
now.
also speaking in French accent.
So I've just
I don't understand French or Elvish.
I've just cast a spell on this guy, and I've got him under my grasp, and he kind of walks up and is like Elvish. I'm like, okay.
and I kind of point, and obviously it's like, I point at the thing, and I'm like, so I was talking to my friends, and they said that all we have to do is follow these snake marks, and here's the first one. And I say it in common so that everybody can understand.
All right. I mean, that's pretty good. We should do that.
Hold on one second.
This poor deranged human creature. We could probably just give him a couple of what's the smallest unit of currency you use? Is it gold? Is that the smallest unit?
I believe it's platinum. Why don't you give them to me?
Oh, no, I don't have any. I don't have any currency. I don't have any of your currency, and I pull out a couple of bones. I'm like, this is what I use. They have like runes inscribed on them.
I attempt to not judge, and I say, all right, friend, why don't you get out of here?
He's talking to the tweaker, not me. Yeah. I got you.
All right, sorry, Grady. We don't need to drop 20 gold on whatever.
Bastard.
I can't resize this rat, but just
oh, it's so cute.
Rat's over here. And it's 5 feet tall.
Get a rat.
Yeah, the rat's over here pointing at the door.
At that door over there.
Yep.
And how do I not see it?
You have to scroll over to the left.
You go all the way to the left.
Found it.
All right, let's do this. Am I in the map?
Oh, whoops. Grabbed the wrong token. Hold on. don't know if I have a.
Yeah, I think it was like blue magic-y casting stuff for my thing icon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I can find another one.
Let me look. Hold on. I probably have it saved somewhere. Give me 1 second. Doop-a-doo. Sorry, I'm looking at a big list of rats, and that doesn't really help.
Can't believe I almost drank a whole bottle of mead.
I can. Dex, I'm just gonna paste it in the Red Dragon channel. There's an option, unless you have something handy.
Looking. I don't.
Whatever's fine though.
All right. Oh, is it in the Discord?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
What the hell? What the fuck? Look at this. All right, so I bought Kit Kat minis, right?
Oh, tasty.
Plural, but plural. Minis implies multiple, correct?
I mean, generally, yes.
Kind of.
What is?
They're all melted together.
What has happened?
Oh.
I want you to just shove that in your mouth right now
Oh,
and just eat them all at the exact same time.
What the fuck? What the
Demon
fuck is that?
It's a
demon
golem.
Kit-
It's a golem.
It's a Kit Kat golem.
Wow, what the fuck is that, dude?
Hold on, I gotta switch back to.
Wow, that's awful.
Hello, Grady.
Oh my god.
Just take a giant bite out of it.
I mean, obviously.
That was the tiniest bite, no demand. Wow. Okay.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good, but Jesus. That was not what I was expecting with that product.
Fiddlesticks. Dooby-dooby-doo.
Doo.
Why can't I see Fiddlesticks in this? Oh, because he's all the way down there.
Oh, there I am.
Hold on 1 second. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, I still have no idea what you end up doing on the back end here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
So Fiddlesticks, what's your HP?
17.
Oh god, this feels bad already.
No, he's just
And
entering
your
it. He's just
AC?
entering it.
15.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you guys recall, this was a character that I rolled astronomically well on.
Okay, so can you move that character around?
I can.
Can everybody control your characters? I just want to make sure that I set them up right.
Yep.
I'm good.
All right. Whoops.
Oh, I asked my wife. I was like, "Do you want me to act like Jamie from Outlander? Like, should I use that accent?" And she's like, "No, that's just reserved for her."
Oh.
You know, I actually pulled. I've been listening to a lot of Bear McCreary, who does the theme to
Yeah.
Outlander,
Yes.
and so I had a lot of that like put in for the library. But for some reason, I don't know if you guys can actually hear it.
I don't know anything right now.
Well,
No.
I'm not playing it right now, but hold on 1 second. So I don't know if there's any music playing.
I hear it
says-
now.
It says that
Yeah.
for me it says 0 of 4 minutes and 39 seconds, so it's not playing for me for whatever reason.
Yeah, so
Oh, wait, I do hear that.
Wait, I'll hit refresh on Roll20 because Roll20 sometimes sucks.
Oh, that's
let's
nice.
say Jamie's accent's a little more like, "Oh, Claire. Because Claire's. You guys don't watch Outlander, do you? There we go, it started.
I mean,
No one here watches Outlander?
so I used to watch Outlander with my wife, and then we kind of had a moment where I would come in with a beer to watch and be like, "So, who's getting butt raped tonight?"
Yes,
Oh
that
my
did happen.
God.
What was that, season 2, though? That was only season 2.
Season 1, everyone got butt
Oh,
raped,
okay, fair.
and she was like, "Yeah, I can't watch this with you anymore."
Ah, fair.
So
There's
I
a
stopped watching.
lot of rape, and apparently in the books there's significantly more rape.
Yep.
Wow.
Because real life. Anyway, too deep.
Yep. Oh, it's fairly accurate, I guess.
Too deep, which is what Jamie said. Oh.
Oh.
The the main male
Sassenach.
character gets raped.
Everybody gets ripped.
Everybody
There
gets
is not a
raped, actually,
single
yeah. Everybody gets
character
raped.
in that entire show that walks away without getting ripped.
Yeah.
Sassenach.
Oh,
All right.
Sassenach. Oh wait, I can't do this. No, sorry. All right, back to the different
Right.
Scottish accent. All right,
Yeah,
what are you
so-
gonna do? So what's happening? So these are 2 doors, Dex.
Yeah, so in fact, let me pull up the notes real quick so I don't speak out of turn.
Everybody getting- Couple audio from Dex.
Anyone getting what?
I think Deck's coming through on both Roll20 and Skype right now.
Oh shit, am I?
Yes.
Oh, I have all audio on Roll20 from people muted, so I can't tell.
Oh,
It does
shit.
sound a little bit epic, Dex. I mean,
Wait, am I still coming in echoey?
now you're good.
No.
No, you're,
You're fine.
Okay.
Definitely had a little bit of the like, this is God.
This is D&D. All right. So you're standing at a kind of ramshackle 2-story warehouse.
Mhm.
It has like a little outer yard, and it's like kind of a low fence-in area, but the fence isn't locked. There's a front door, a large loading door, and a painted-over window. So
a painted over window.
Window, there's
this
a
is the
window.
front door, this is the loading door, and this is the painted-over window.
The rat is standing by the front door.
And it appears we're on the side of the building. We're not by any doors that could let us into that building.
Well, you're outside the fence,
The yard
but
fence.
the fence isn't locked.
Okay.
And my rat friend Silas is over here.
Yep.
I've given him a name. He's Silas.
I was gonna say, where did Silas come from? That's a
we
fun
have
name.
Mage Hand for anyone.
We have Mage Hand.
So
Can we Mage Hand the wait, what is the closest to the Silas, the rat friend?
Silas is just by the front door, pointing at a very small chalk mark.
So we should probably look at this then, yeah.
All right,
That's what I'm
investigate.
So wait,
Check it out.
we have to go inside first. I think I should lead the way. What do you think?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Come on, Grady. Stay on my 6. And I open the door.
All
Wait,
right,
so-
let's do it.
I'm gonna go. Yep.
The front door?
Yeah,
Or
this
are you
one.
going in through the fence?
I'm going through. Yeah, I'm just going through. You said it's unlocked.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, you go through the fence.
DM's words. And I'm just going up to my friend,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at it, and I kind of like go like this. Go like this to everybody else to come.
Wow, this is really getting my dog's attention. Okay.
Makes sense.
Linus.
And I give
Linus.
I give Silas another piece of like the hardtack or whatever.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, he said thank you. He did not say thank you. He said thank you.
Assuming we're ready to go in, I will Mage Hand the door open.
Wait.
No, wait.
Look at the
I'm
symbol
not.
maybe and like.
I'm
take a
not ready.
second.
Yeah, like let's look at the symbol. What is the symbol?
Maybe check out those doors over there, and maybe somebody see if you can see anything through that painted over window.
Or we can just open the doors and see what's inside.
Listen. I know I'm big, and maybe sometimes I look like a lug, but we shouldn't just rush into things because it's me that takes the arrow.
Exactly.
And I point to all the notches on my shield.
Are you guys coming with us?
Yes, I'm going to move here.
Kablam, you coming with?
Kablam. Pete.
Okay, Dex, I'll do a quick investigation of the
Pete!
circumstances of like.
I'm
the-
here.
All right.
I can't move my guy though, so that changes the whole comp.
Oh,
you
wait.
can't move? Oh, I can't move him either.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Because I created him, and I don't think you were in the room yet. Yep. hold on.
Ram has had no ability to move to follow these
I
knuckleheads
don't
into
know
the
what
room.
you
that
said. That was amazing.
These
I mean-
fucking knuckleheads.
Right,
York
you
is
have no
obviously gonna
ability.
need help.
Right.
The elf is clueless. and
Okay,
my
try
buddy
it now.
here.
Can you move it now?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Hey.
Done.
Oh,
On
yeah.
now.
We're good.
Let's take.
We're
Wait,
good.
wait, everybody.
Rock and
let's,
roll.
let's take 1 second. I don't want to be shot in the face with another arrow. Right, that's the scar is over here. and I'm just gonna take a moment and investigate this yard.
Ordred, I got you.
Okay.
I got you covered, bro. I got you covered.
Ooh, that was a really good roll. 23.
It's kind of a rundown yard. There isn't much growing there because it's pretty dark. So it's just kind of like dirt and gravel.
Can I use survival to check for recent signs of ingress and egress?
Yeah.
Oh, another 19, so 24.
Wow. So it looks like there's a pretty solid path of footsteps in the gravel from the fence gate to the front door. There has been a lot of foot traffic.
Relatively recent looking, or can I discern it from the gravel, or?
With 24, I would say it's a lot of new over old, but stuff has been shuffled and moved around recently.
Right. So it looks like there's been a lot of people here recently. Like I'm kind of sensing somebody might be in there. Who? Yeah.
Actually, can you give me a knowledge nature? Or what is knowledge nature?
No, nature's a thing.
Okay, nature. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not super good at it. 13.
13. It's kind of tough to see in the gravel, but some of the foots don't exactly look human. Like it's not the oval pattern that you would have, or the size for a human.
But
there's a lot
when
of.
we say size, are we saying I'm seeing halflings, or are we saying I'm seeing weird shapes like hooves?
You're seeing weird shapes, but you can't quite figure out what it is in the gravel.
What's that? What's that? If only we had a ranger, maybe somebody who really knew nature. You know, like a proper ranger, not like a half ranger or a ranger who doesn't know what they're doing, or a ranger that grew up in the city, but a proper ranger, someone who didn't go to college. You know what I mean?
hate you so much, Andrew. I hate you so much right now. But also, I love you because you're like, I know what your ranger does and that other.
and then I say, okay, all right, it doesn't look like none of you are gonna do this, so I put my ear to the door.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it.
A 22. Man,
Wow,
I'm
okay.
feeling hot tonight.
You hear what sounds like a lot of birds?
Birds?
This makes no sense. I'm hearing avians. You know,
Bird?
avians.
Like tweet, tweet, tweet?
Yeah,
Like what?
Tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah.
Like
Birds.
like something like if you know what, like a macaw or a parrot that talks. Like it's just kind of like this gravelly, chirpy kind of talking, but you can't quite tell if it's talking or chirping. It seems somewhere in between.
Sounds like there might be some animals that need liberating from the confines of human confiscation and jailing. All right, is the door locked or unlocked?
I'll check it.
I'll give it a very light little turn, twist.
It is locked.
Well, I'm not very good at dealing with this. This door is locked. Can anyone unlock it?
Oh, this feels weird that you can't deal with the locked door.
No, I can deal with it. It's important to understand. I can deal with it, and I heft my axe.
Guys, he's aggressive with
You
dealing
got
with it.
wings.
Is anyone that can deal with it that's a little less aggressive than
Radical
my giant
proposal.
friend here?
The only way I can deal with it is being aggressive.
Guys, I have a out of left field proposal. What if we knocked on the door?
Oh, and we
Well,
can pretend we're
It's
doing
probably
an
better than
inspection.
crushing the door with someone's physical strength. So
Okay.
I mean, I
I'm
can
gonna
do anything.
shake hands.
You and me were
knock the
doing
door.
some fucking garbage in some campaign. Actually, it's a Matt campaign at your house. And I was like, hey, what if we just tilted the what do you call them? The tables over, and we pretended that we weren't. I can't remember what this was, but it was like, yeah, I was like, oh, we'll tilt the tables over, and then we'll pretend that we weren't really here.
We were chasing someone and we hit the locked door. And we're
Yes,
like, okay.
yes. Oh man, I'm so happy that you remember. And then I was like, this is a brilliant idea. It will totally work. And then Matt was like, y'all are fucking stupid. They bust in the door and they fucking take you captive. So I feel like this is one of those situations. So I don't know.
We don't
I'm
have a
sure it'll
rogue.
work out fine. I knock on the door with my mage hand.
Oh, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
Okay.
I prepare my shield.
This feels
You knock
bad.
on the door. Nothing happens.
Great. So now can I kick it in?
You could try.
Say go for it.
Does this look like a sturdy door?
It's kind of it's not a very sturdy door. It's kind of cheap like the rest of the
Okay.
structures around here.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna kick it in with my boot.
All right, can you do a strength check?
Absolutely, I can. 10.
Actually, that's good enough. It's kind of a warped, water-worn door.
Andrew had to be like, I roll.
It like kind of like buckles against itself. It's like, but it like still just swings open after something just kind of dry rotted, crumbled in that kick. So the door is unlocked, but just hanging open 3 inches.
Right. Okay. I turn to my rat buddy. I'm like, listen, Silas, can you do me a favor? I'm gonna touch you with my hand.
I'm gonna.
Wait. No. You know, I'm
gonna
speaking
touch ya.
rat right now. Okay.
Okay.
And I say, I'm gonna touch you very gently.
I just
would
love
you
you so
would you
much.
mind if for a few moments I look through your eyes as you explore the interior of this?
It's like, okay.
All right, cool. Basically, any willing beast, I have beast sense. You touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell, which is up to 1 hour. You can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to normal senses. So
Okay.
I'm just gently stroke him and say, "Thank you so much. I appreciate this, brother," and let him go in, and I can see and hear what he sees and hears.
Okay, so he goes in.
Motherfuckers, I'm a druid barbarian, basically.
Yeah, for real.
Is there a distance to how far a rat can see?
I would assume it's probably like relatively normal-ish.
Yep.
But it's low to the ground, so you could.
Probably like 30, no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, 1.
Different
1,
animals
2,
have different
3,
numbers of
4.
rods and cones in their eyes, which allow them to discern at different distances, different shapes, and movements and modalities. For example, dogs aren't so good at discerning a static object at distance, but as soon as something moves, they pick it up faster than a human does.
That's cool.
Wow.
Also, rats are incredibly fucking smart. You can
Yes, they
actually
are.
train them to learn a name that you call them.
They're wicked smart.
So,
Yeah.
he just naturally scurries in around the corner. He doesn't really see anything over here. He's just. Are you telepathically connected?
Nope.
Okay. So then he's just going to go wherever.
Yeah, exactly. Rat in a maze.
Can you see what he sees?
Yes, I can see and hear what he sees and hears.
Okay, so
Or
he
she.
scurries.
Or she. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be gender conforming.
Yeah, no gender identity
They,
necessary.
what
That's
they
right.
see or hear.
What they, yeah.
It was good enough
So-
for Shakespeare. It's good enough for me.
He's scurrying down the wall here, and behind the pillar, he sees this large bird-like object that squawks when he sees the rat, and down comes a sword.
And kills the rat.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Way to
Connection
go there,
ends.
buddy.
Oh,
Wait.
I go into a rage and I break down.
Wait, did he actually kill him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no!
I'm officially raging and I burst through the door.
All right.
I'm guessing we roll for initiative at that point.
Wow,
We
that's
are-
awesome.
Yeah, I was just sipping my beer. Roll for initiative.
Listen, I'm on board with that. I'm actually really on board with
All
that.
right, I'm gonna go bio break BRB.
Okay.
Leave it to the big old giant to require us to
You
roll
killed my
initiative.
boy!
Ooh, what a good roll. Yes. Where do we put
I have a
initiative?
feeling that the turn order? I don't know if...
Yeah, you have to open up the turn order window.
I don't remember how to do that, actually.
It's on the little side menu thing. It's the clock icon.
Side menu.
Show to others. I don't see it, Dex.
Hold on.
The clock. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, if
see
you
it.
see like the pointer, the cube, the paintbrush, the magnifying glass, like third from the bottom, there's like a little clock icon in Roll20.
Yeah, I don't have it.
In the UI on the left-hand side.
Swear to God. So I have arrow,
Okay.
paintbrush, magnifying glass, and then what I assumed you were talking about, which gives me snap to center, snap to corner, no snapping, show to others, hide from others.
Go down 2.
1, 2, and that gives me the help and docs.
What the? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have.
I also see exactly what he sees.
Hmm.
Okay.
So the
NP, baby.
I don't see an initiative or similar selectable
Oh,
option.
I see the initiative. Oh, I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. Sorry.
I see turn order. I see that little.
yeah, the turn order
Yeah, I
is
see
the
turn
same
order,
thing.
but I don't have. Maybe if you add us to turn order somehow.
No. Find your name and left click on the 0, and it gives an insert box right there.
All right, hold on.
So find your name. I don't see it. I see Thordred, Fiddlesticks, myself, and 4 blanks.
There's
5
no chance I'm gonna get a
blanks.
surprise round, right?
7 blanks. Whatever this.
No.
Oh, we're adding a bunch of shit. here.
Somebody decided to knock on the door, so there is
Fair.
no surprise
Fair,
round.
motherfucker that he is. All right, I have an advantage on strength checks and saving throws. I have a +2 melee damage with strength weapons. I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Oh shit!
Yeah, when I rage, I'm because I'm what is it? Something of the bear. So the whatever I am, like the basically the school of the bear or whatever for barbarians lets me be resistant to all sorts of damage when I'm raging.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Dude, I can't figure this shit out. I don't understand.
What's wrong?
The fucking turn order bullshit. The fucking.
I don't see you in the turn
There
order.
it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
that's a Dex thing. Dex has to add you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought you were in there.
There's a large number of zeros
Okay,
that don't have
you're
a
there.
name.
I'm gonna
associated
take
with
you off and then
Dordred,
re-add you.
Fiddlesticks, Bram. That's all I got. And then there's a bunch of zeros.
You're now at the
Okay.
bottom. I see you at the bottom. Grady.
Hey, there we go. Fuck did I get? I didn't even roll yet. Hold on.
You should do that.
I will.
Dex,
is my
since you
shit?
added a jillion of them, if you want to just make them all move on the same initiative,
60.
or you can roll for all. of them.
There's a reason why I'm not.
Oh, okay, fair.
There's an ability.
Alright, there we go.
I just have to remember
Why is this
the
like-
one that you've already seen.
I just realized I was muted. I was like, why is nobody talking to me?
We're talking to you. Don't you worry.
So Katie and Jack are both upstairs on the couch, and they both passed out watching The Office.
Aww.
And they're both like imagine if you were like doing something like you're like, haha, this is so funny, and then you fell asleep right at that second, and you'd be like, exactly like.
That's great.
I don't understand how they do that. It's
Magic.
ridiculous.
God, I'm gonna smash the shit out of this little douchebag bird.
I mean, yeah, I'm on board.
All right.
Wait, where did the turn order go?
Oh shoot! I just
Yeah, turn
took it
order,
away.
just-
Sorry.
Come on, get it together. Get it together.
If I put it over in the
You,
there now.
fog of
if
war area,
you
can you
move
still see it?
You can move it anywhere you want. It doesn't affect our screen.
Okay, good. All right. So Fiddlesticks,
Is it literally
okay.
just this one dude?
one that you know of.
Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm a little bit on the spot here. Yeah, this guy deserves the worst. I'm gonna cast Tasha's uncontrollable hideous laughter.
Do you need line of
The
sight for that?
fuck is that?
I will tell you
The fuck is that?
once I look it up. Hold, please. So he needs to save. What the fuck? He needs to save wisdom 15. He needs to get a 15 wisdom save.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happens.
He is not getting a 15 wisdom save.
Oh, he failed?
He failed.
Nice.
Baby.
Roll the deuce.
So, well, actually, I don't need to roll for anything. He becomes incapacitated, and he falls prone, and is unable to stand up for the duration, which is concentration up to 1 minute. He perceives everything as hilariously funny, and falls to laughter as long as the spell has an effect. So he is basically rolling on the ground laughing and cannot stop.
And that means we have advantages against attacks on him.
And yes, however, at the end of each of his turn and each time he takes damage, he can make a wisdom save to try to beat it. So he has to beat a 15.
Okay.
It takes so much fucking
So-
damage in just a second.
You hear a loud like.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
My in-laws have a macaw, so I'm used to all the noises.
Oh man, yeah. That's
So-
funny.
And it's just
This guy deserves to go down in an ugly way.
all right. Anything else, Fiddlesticks?
Nope.
Bram.
Nope.
I decide to cast Toll the Dead on the unfortunate laughing individual, which
Wait,
is you
so-
point out
What is it?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead?
Yeah.
You
the
point at
cleric
one
part does
creature
all the
you
time.
can see within range, and the sound of the dolorous bells fills the air around it. And for a moment, the target must succeed in a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 damage, necrotic damage. If the
I'm
target is missing-
delighted by this.
That's dark.
So,
Me,
Wow.
the
so I
human
call.
ape.
I raise my Warhammer up and I cast Toll the Dead on this unfortunate individual, and it's a 13 saving throw for wisdom for him.
Wow.
Wait,
Oh,
so
that's so
just
fun.
completely off book. Like I know clerics have both dark and good spells, but is it within your religion to cast death spells?
It
Effectively?
is. It's necromancy. It's definitely within the context of the books that I have.
Okay.
I don't see any reason why I couldn't. Unfortunately, his soul has been lost, so it's time for us to use the unfortunate forces of necromancy to bring that soul to its end.
Well,
to
this
Wow.
experience
dude's
next level.
this
That's
dude
fucked
sucks
up.
at wisdom rolls, so roll for damage.
So it's a 1d8, so that's 5. Got a 5 on that one.
All right. So that hit him pretty hard,
The fucked up spell.
and then he gets a wisdom saving throw on the falling over laughing.
Yes.
Wow, he is
Still laughing.
not laughing anymore.
Oh, he's not laughing anymore.
But he's
I
still
like
prone.
it.
But he's still prone.
He is still
Oh.
I
prone.
like it.
So actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that icon there because it's a hell of a lot easier to work out.
Is that the surprise butt sex icon?
The forbidden zone. Right. Anything else, Bram?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay exactly where I am. I have no need to move beyond our current place, so I'm good. My turn is done.
All right. We're just gonna do that. Grady.
Why did you just skip over the?
Because you don't know what they did. They're off screen.
All right.
Yep.
We don't know
All
about
right. All right. I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. Is what I'm saying.
Nice. Nice.
Now let me find my character sheet. So, first short sword is.
You gotta close
Wait,
the
can
distance
you
first.
move? Yeah.
Oh yes. Let's move forward. Sorry, I'm swapping back and forth between screens. Oh, that's not it. Here we go. Close distance. Why is this not selecting it anymore? I
Different
cannot
tool.
select.
You need a different tool. So you
Yeah, you
select
need that.
Oh,
cursor tool.
oh, here. Perfect. Here. Seems okay. Also, what were these things that I just landed on? Like
boxes. They look like boxes.
they just look like boxes.
Oh,
Now
hello.
you're in there. You can see hiding behind stuff. 2 more of these dudes.
Some motherfuckers. All right.
And
I will take
also-
my first swipe if I can. At the guy to my left. get back to my shit here.
Hold on.
The whole thing. Let me know when you're good. Mr. Dex. Mr. Bob.
Good.
You sure?
Yep.
Positive. I'm worried. Alright, I will roll for hitting the guy to my left. And shit. Alright, so here we go.
Keep in
Short
mind
sword.
you're advantaged.
I am advantaged.
Because he's prone.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that's right. Alright, so here's first actually amazing roll.
Mhm.
Which I will hold on to and then roll again. Which is very bad. So this is a 25 to hit.
Woo!
That hits.
Sweet.
Indeed.
Feels good, man. Looking for my dice. Damage is 1d6 plus 5. This is for the first hit because I am dual wielding. So this is an 8 to hit. Or I'm sorry, 8
Wait.
damage.
Okay. Whoops, I'm in the wrong cursor now. You come down. What was a short sword?
Short sword.
Short sword. So you stab down on him, right between the beak. Goes right through his throat, the back of his head. He's not laughing anymore.
Nice.
Dead?
He's dead.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Wait, so if I get a second attack, well,
You can use whatever's remaining of your movement if you can reach them and attack them. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Oh, that's like
It's having multiple DMs in a group. All right. Sorry, I keep on switching back and forth between
I'd say it's my
Friends.
job, but nobody pays me to
You can get paid to DM.
DM. Yeah, not
one
well.
day, sir.
but
one
then
day.
you'd be a douche.
Yes, then you'd be that douche on Facebook. That's right.
Oh yeah, that dickhead who was like,
I
It
get
takes
paid
a certain-
$500.
"There's a certain person to be able to DM a game." Go fuck yourself.
I just want to be like,
Oh,
where's,
everybody,
show us
yeah.
your videos of you DMing. Show us.
Yeah.
Show us the way.
Oh,
You're so
Fuck,
fucking
alright.
brilliant. Show us the way. And the millions of
So-
dollars you've raised.
so Dax, I'm gonna go towards this guy towards the left,
Okay.
and now I will roll to hit.
I just
Oh,
heard
that is-
Allie scamper across.
That is not good. 9.
All right. That is a miss.
It's German for no.
When we say is that the German say no.
Well, anybody who
9.
speaks German can't be bad. All right.
I'm hearing little like upstairs.
Pitter-patters.
I'm just hearing.
That's because you have ghosts in your house. Your house is possessed. They're demons, and you must be prepared.
I mean, yes, they are demons, but they are also just my children.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Yep. Thordred.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, motherfucker.
Fuck shit up.
All right. That is 23 to hit.
Boom,
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
boom.
8, 7 plus 6, which is 13 points of damage
Nice.
Hold on.
with my battle axe. I basically,
Right into his back.
I'm cursing
Slice-
in giant at this point. I'm just like,
So very much like when
God damn.
if you would turn over a turkey and cut down the spine and you just see the ribs split open, this axe comes right down through the bone like kunk, 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 splays him right open, guts everywhere.
I take
Drops
my
to the
battle
ground.
axe and wipe the blood across my face and just scream open jawed at the one that I can see. And that's it.
And that's all. That's all. By the way, I just tear the blood of my enemies through my face, and that's it. It's fine.
That's all.
cool.
It's fine.
Which one is that? Where the fuck it? Okay, did I lose one?
What are you talking about?
I'm.
The many enemies we have to slay. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah. That guy's
I'll keep track of my rage.
toast. And that guy's toast. Okay. So that guy. Oops. Wrong cursor. He's going to move up to Thordred. What's your AC?
17.
He's going to jump out at you. Oh, that's a miss. He comes at you with a dagger, but fail. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. That's a short sword. He comes at you with a short sword, slices, but he's thrown by your rage a little bit, so he missteps, and then he's done. That one. Where are you? Okay, he is going to 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ah, shoot. Sorry. Fiddlesticks.
Let's see. I'm assuming I can't see this guy.
You're still outside.
You'll have to enter the area.
I
The
guess
domicile.
I'll take a shot at. Can I, if I move over here, can I just take a shot at this guy?
You probably have
You're-
partial cover if you just move behind these boxes over here. Just out of character.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this place is like mostly boxes and crates and barrels, some furniture. Some of it's been flipped over.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. In fact, I think I'm gonna take a step back. One more step back. One more step back. There we go. Yeah, that was good. And sorry, let me just check, make sure I'm in range. Yeah, well in range. All right, I'm gonna take a shot with my bow. I'm an elf after all,
Okay.
but I miss.
What'd you roll?
Not great.
Okay.
An 11.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Bram.
So all I can see is this one guy. That's
Mhm.
correct in saying.
That is correct.
All right. Well, let's what do I got here in my little bag of tricks? Well, we had already done Toll of Dead, so let's do a little Sacred Flame. Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed in a Dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 damage, radiant damage. So it's a Dex 13 saving throw for the unfortunate individual that's up there.
Get wrecked.
All right.
Yeah.
So, let's see, dexterity saving throw. What does he have to roll for?
13.
He hits that with flying colors.
God.
Anything
Yeah.
happen?
No, that's it. He either won the saving throw or took damage. So my Sacred Flame obviously misses him with a magical type of situation. So he's good. I'm going to move into the room, though, just slightly, just to give myself a better situation for the next attack, and I'm good to go.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Can only imagine what that distance measurement meant.
Checking to see if the giant cannonball that's about to be fired from a cannon,
Yeah.
Dragon's Flame, all the good shit.
Okay. Just trying to keep it honest. All right.
It's cool. I have 9 more turns of rage.
Nice.
So much rage.
bird blood dripping from my beard.
Mm-hmm.
Brady.
So, the guy to my northeast has been hit by Thorgid, right?
No.
No, nobody's hit him. He's
He
looking fine. He's a quick little bastard.
Oh, I'm so confused. I thought Thorgid had got him. All right, so I'm going to move and smack the fuck out of this bitch. Why?
Flank. You're a fighter. You should know how to fight.
Well, if I
Nope. You have to be opposed.
straight ahead,
You have to be opposed.
Yeah, it
to
has
me.
to be directly across.
it's been a minute, Andrew. All right.
Get back into D&D.
There we go. That's how I
Right
pin.
here. Right here.
Pretending that I heard nothing from my fellow compatriots, I automatically move
No,
over
you're
here.
a fighter. You know how to fight.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look at how good I just did.
And now you're advantaged.
All right.
Look at how good I
So, let me bring up my shit. Do these short sword again. I don't like that die because it betrayed me last time. All right, here we go.
Dice jail. Dice jail.
Dice jail. All right, so here we go with advantage. Actually, that's not a 19, but let's see what I get.
Okay.
Much better. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Roll for damage.
Dirty 20, baby. All right, so we get the 1d6 plus 5. Did I have any other? No. All right. 1d6 plus 5. Fucking 6. Feels
Fucking
alright.
6.
Fucking 6. And then for the other swipe. Wait, I do this every time we play because we never have enough time.
What's the question?
Do I get advantage with the second swipe
Yes.
or no?
All
I
the-
do get advantage.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. First roll. Not too bad. That's like a 22, but I will knock that over and then take another one. Yes. So 22 is what I will take.
Okay.
That is the swipe. And then the 1d6 plus 5. Much better.
It's
10.
not plus 5 unless you have the feat. If you're just using regular.
Oh, I
straight
don't actually get the bonus.
Right.
So 5 flat.
Okay. Cool.
I'll still take
Quick 2 hits into the this bird-like creature. Definitely solid chunks, but he's still standing. Okay, where the hell is this guy? All right. Thorgid.
Natural 20.
Wow. All right.
Nice.
Okay,
Roll
so
some critical damage.
it's gonna be all right.
Splat.
It's not gonna be as much as I want it to be. That's fine. 11 points.
You use is a battle axe, right?
Oh yeah, and I have a shield.
All right. After the 2 hits from Grady, he arches his back, and you swing your battle axe and decapitate him. His head just
shit.
rolls down the empty warehouse.
I'm just saying, and that's for Silas, you grissom gutter, sit there, Berngurdir. And then I take all my
Holy
movements 5,
shit.
10, 15, 20,
Speaking
25,
tongues.
30.
Speaking tongues.
All right.
Because I'm on the hunt. And I just
After
put
you
more blood across my face from this fresh kill.
smell like a sound. I'm lost and I'm found.
And it's like dripping, it's dripping down my face into my beard, and then that's dripping down onto my chest on all my tattoos. And that's it. That's my turn. And I'll keep track again. 8 more rounds of rage left.
I'm on the hunt. I'm after you.
Yeah, y'all are gonna have to keep up. I'm like ballistic right now.
I
Was
like
no
it.
one else a Duran Duran person growing up?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just working.
I'm with you.
DM is busy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's calculating many a thing.
I am old enough to have listened to Duran and Duran and
Awesome.
Mr.
Oh man, I wonder if a recording still exists. We had an awesome cover of Rio.
Her name was Rio, and she dances in the sand.
It was that, but punk rock. I wonder if I have that somewhere.
Probably Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
Yeah, for sure.
What happens if I just look for Rio?
I think
All
I go
right.
through each of my languages. So in English, in Common, I say, "You're gonna fucking die." In Elvish, I say, "You're going to fucking die." In Giant, I say, "You're gonna fucking die." And in Sylvan, I say, "You're going to fucking die."
Well, that
Very-
lasted 2 minutes.
Very happy. Very happy.
This bird creature comes squawking at you. What's your AC?
17.
Oh shit. Let's see. Oh damn. That's a hit.
That's fine. I have damage reduction.
All right. So how's damage reduction work? Do I
It's-
roll for that or?
Whatever damage you do, I take only half.
Okay. Well, is it for odd numbers? Is it the lower or the higher?
Round down.
Okay. So then it would be 9 points of damage. So then you take 4
Yep.
points of damage.
I just like, that's all you got, you little pussy.
It goes like,
Yeah! Get in there!
Wow.
Fiddlesticks.
Can I cast sleep through a wall?
I think you have to have line of sight. Or actually, isn't it an area?
Depends
Well,
what
it says
says.
range 90 feet.
Some of these are like, if they can
Um,
hear you.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point I choose within range.
Yeah, magic.
Am I reading?
Magic is very magical in 5th edition.
So I guess the two questions are: one, would I know that these guys are there? Dex. Can I see them through the wall? Like, would I have a sense of that? Like, not
you,
the wall.
you wouldn't see them through the wall. You definitely, from where you're standing, you're like 25 feet outside of a door. So
You are.
you know that there's commotion going on inside, but you can't see it anymore.
Ah, son of a bitch.
If you could see through the wall, you could do it, I'm pretty certain.
Can I hear what's going on? Like, can I hear that there's like a commotion in here?
Oh, there's definitely like the sounds of bones crunching and bodies being torn open and a lot of cacawing. And the giant is screaming bloody murder.
In many languages.
Can I get a rough sense of where the giant is, given that I saw where he was running?
You saw him run past the door to the right.
So Dex, give me a read here. My character, I would, given that I'm fairly reckless, I would go ahead and just cast a sleep spell in the middle of this room, and I figure it'll take out everybody. Maybe it'll take out Thordred
No!
too. but
No,
it'll
is
take
this
out
really
everybody.
happening?
Dex, do you think that's a reasonable assumption?
Here we go again!
I don't want to
You
like
can
metagame.
move 30 feet,
Yeah,
you jerk.
it is a reasonable assumption that your character would just drop a sleep spell at random.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, I get to pick where.
Well, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
You're such an idiot. I better not be raging when I see your character again.
He's dying.
Look,
He's
I'm
gonna
not
die.
trying to.
Beats it! Everybody beats it!
I'm pretty certain one-hit kill on this one.
Well, remember, you have the most hit points, so you get put to sleep.
Oh my god.
Cosmic Pete!
Oh my god.
Right now!
I'm dying right now hearing this. I'm dying. I'm
I
dying.
like that you almost just died. I
It's
heard
like,
it.
just let the DM decide where it goes, because that doesn't work out poorly.
My favorite is that Corey's like, yeah, sure.
That
Sounds
right.
good. Sounds right.
Look, am I playing my character accurately? I think so.
I
Okay.
mean, yes.
9,
You're quite the fickle elf.
12, 15. All right, 16 points of something falls asleep,
yeah,
starting
so
with
it
the
works.
smallest.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn away from the screen, close my eyes.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no, this could go so bad.
He
Yeah,
could
no
just point
shit.
to you.
No
That'd be
shit.
hilarious.
If I fall asleep, Elf, if I fall asleep, we're
so
done.
bad.
Well, you've more than
I'm
16,
walking away from this
You've
group.
more than 16 HP, right?
Guys, I'm sure we're gonna find
Oh, I do. I do.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
So,
okay.
what was the range on this thing?
20 feet.
Oh my
20
god.
feet.
Well,
Who did you
well,
kill?
just to be clear, it's a 20-foot radius.
Is it a cone? Is it
But
a? is it
It's
a-
showing
a-
me as Fiddlesticks outside of the room and nowhere near this conflict. Am I missing this?
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're not missing anything.
So,
He's just
biggest
doing random
HP
shit.
first?
No,
No,
smallest
lowest,
HP
lowest.
first.
Lowest. Okay, so
And it was, sorry, what did I say?
16.
That sounds right. 16 hit points of creatures fall asleep. Smallest to biggest.
That's fine.
Okay,
It won't even
if
affect
it's-
me. I have more than 16 HP.
if you have left over, then that just drops?
Then it goes to the next one. So
No, I
So-
mean, like, if 10 points went to one creature, then the other 6, like, if there's no other creature that's 6.
oh right, yeah.
Then yes, it
Yeah.
only affects one.
This spell was way better at first level. Did I only get one of them? That's a disappointment.
I'm looking for something that looks like sleeping, but
Remember that time I put like an entire horde of goblins to sleep? That was awesome.
yeah, we're just gonna go with lightning bolt. So the bird creature next to Thordred falls asleep.
There you go. See what I tell you, guys? Bad things only happen to other people. You know what? I'll go ahead and walk towards my comrades. Maybe will I? Is that something? Yeah, Thordred's blocking the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boop.
All right, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Bram.
Well, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead again on the bird-like creature that is
Burb.
Is
yeah.
asleep?
Yeah. Yes, I am, because I might as well. Let's take him out, because unlikely he's going to get out of that sleep. Let me get this straight. Just south of Thordred, about 2 squares, is the other bird creature who is not asleep, correct?
Yeah, none of those bird creatures are asleep.
Do I have line of sight, or do I need to move closer to Thordred to get line of sight?
You would have to move about to Thordred's 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Like right there?
And you're
And
standing next to a stairwell going up.
Okay.
Good
Well,
spot.
can I see? Do I have a reference point here? Do I see the creature that's south of Thordred? Yes, that one. Do I see that one?
Yeah,
Right
you see
there?
that one, and you actually probably see all of them at this point.
Yeah, that looks right.
I think I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on the closest creature to Thordred. Then, I'm not a big fan of anyone attacking him, so I'm gonna do. That's a Wisdom saving throw, actually.
This one-
Toll
you're
the
saying-
Dead.
You're saying this one that's awake?
That's exactly the one I'm
Good.
saying. Yes.
Very wise decision.
Yep. It's a 13 saving throw. Toll the Dead.
Okay. He fails it.
Nice.
Okay, so that's a 1d8 for damage, and that is a 5 for damage to him.
Okay. The energy comes out of your hands and shoots straight to his heart, and it sizzles in there a little bit, and it
Maybe.
kind of shoots up in attention.
All right, and
Still standing.
I don't think I have any other actions I can take in this turn. Then.
Okay. All right. Whoops. 2, 3.
Good. They're all 3 of them get turns before me, so they'll close the distance. So I don't even have to move before killing them.
Yep, they're gonna Zerg rush. So
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I have one question. Am I able to do a bonus action before my end of my turn?
Yes, you can do an
Yes.
action, a bonus action, a free action, and a movement.
So I have Sanctuary, which is a level 1 spell, which is a bonus action, which you ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets that warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
On failed saving throw, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack of the spell. So
Pete,
I would like.
Pete,
Yeah.
stop it. You're turning me on, bro.
So could I cast Sanctuary on Thordred as a bonus action before the end of my turn?
Yep.
This is
Because
very
I don't want
smart.
I don't want my big nature fellow folk to get attacked without any
I'm
sort of
just-
protection.
I'm just trying to say, like, all that was just so hot.
Hey man, I'm
That
down
was
with
like-
that. I'm down with that. Anything I can do to turn a fellow geek on, I'm in. I'm in.
All right.
So
Who does
I'm
the
just-
West?
Corey?
yeah, so I'm
Ryder,
gonna
who does
cast
the West?
Sanctuary on Thordred. I'm gonna
Okay.
ask that my deity protect him from any foul actions to ensure his safety.
Yeah.
What's the wisdom roll I would have to make in order to?
Wisdom 13. 13.
Wisdom 13.
Saving throw. Yep. So
All right.
it's any ward against any creature within range against attack until the end of the spell's spell ends, and the spell's duration is a minute long.
Wow.
Yeah.
10
All right.
points.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then if the warded creature attacks, casts a spell, or deals any sort of damage, the spell ends. So it's a bonus action until he decides to murder someone, which is fine.
Soon. Yeah.
This is just a,
It'll happen
Okay.
soon.
I
Well,
got
he-
you covered, bro. I got you covered.
He rushes into Thordred, and let's see, wisdom check. No, he fails. Wow.
Oh, wow.
So he would have to select another valid target, or he would lose his action.
Get good, noob.
This is action, and that just that stays up for the whole round.
Yeah, it's an it's
For
a
10
full
rounds.
minute.
For 10
That's the
rounds.
duration.
Wow.
It's a full minute, or
Wow.
until the warded creature does damage or casts a spell. Basically, does any hostile action towards another creature. At which point, it would fall off.
This one passes his wisdom save,
That's fine.
so he's going to attack Thordred.
Bastard. Well,
Son of a bitch.
But he whiffs.
Oh, he whiffs it.
He whiffs it.
That's what shields are for.
That's right.
Grady.
Oh, shit. What do I do now? All right.
Hit
Let's see.
something in the face.
Let's punch things in the face. I just pulled up a wrong screen. That feels bad, man. All right.
You can. What do you have? 30 movement.
Let me check. Oh, that is not select. Oh, shit.
If you have, if you have
yes.
30 movement, you can get right next to me right here.
Where are you, Ping?
You can get to this
Oh,
this
yes.
square right here.
Oh, yes.
That's
Yes,
that's 30.
sir. Hello. Hello.
Why, hello there.
Why, hello there. Would you like to get your ass fucked?
Because we offer that service.
I say in giant, smash shit in face. But it's in giant, so it comes out as "Grog mock face."
All right.
I feel like
let
the
me
intent
grab-
is understood.
Let me grab my shit here. Let me get the good die. Hopefully this works. Let's go for the short sword to hit. Oh, that looks like a 23.
That's a hit.
Feels good, man.
Feels good.
Feels good, man. All right, here we go. 7 for damage.
Okay.
And then we go again. With advantage. That was shitty. That's a 9. Without any additional shit. Ooh, much better. This is with... Oh, no bonus. So 16 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
Oh, it feels good, man. I like it.
No, so,
So-
on your is this just using your offhand? Is that what you're doing?
Correct.
You still add your bonuses to hit. You don't get them for damage.
I do add my bonuses to hit.
Yes.
Perfect. Amazing. That's a 6 for damage.
Just enough to clip his wings.
Feels good, man. And I believe that is all I can do, and it is.
All right. Let's see which guy is this guy. This guy's gonna run for it.
That's right, bitch.
I smash it in
Thordred.
the face.
Which
I
one?
smash it.
The one that's awake.
Okay.
And that's a 16.
That's a hit.
$12 points of damage. That's maximum
That's
damage for me, by the way.
Good solid hit.
Whack.
Battle axe under the ribs. Still barely on its feet.
And for good measure, staying within the threat range, I move right here. The one that's sleeping obviously doesn't threaten me, so.
Of course.
You mean emotionally or?
I'm very,
Elf.
very secure.
All right. All right. So the one that's sleeping, is there any chance that he can try to knock off the sleep on his turn?
I don't think so. I think we have to damage him. Sorry, let me check real quick.
Okay, so he just stays asleep.
Sorry, one second. Until the spell ends, which would be in 4 more rounds, takes damage or someone using the action to shake them or slap them awake.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Okay.
Bitch is down.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks.
Let's take a shot at this this fool right here. I'm gonna
Alright.
use my longbow or shoot him in the eye. Son of a bitch. That's a 12.
That's 12. That's a miss.
All right, that's all I got.
Bram.
Oh no!
I move up to the avian creature next to Thordred that's not asleep,
Advantage.
and I kind of grasp I throw my shield over my shoulder here. I grab my warhammer with 2 hands, and I decide that his existence does not be conducive with our group here. And I swing my warhammer with all of my might, hoping that my deity helps me crush this unfortunate individual's soul, meaning that I get a 12. A 12. I got a 12 in my
That's a
swing of
miss.
the warhammer, and I horribly whiff that swing, and am just crushed by my own inability to hit him. So,
Wait, aren't you advantaged?
I am
Yes, you are.
advantaged.
Did you
So
roll?
I get do I get another roll in that? Is that
Yeah, roll
how it
your
works?
attack.
Yeah,
Another
baby!
Okay, well that was a 15 in total
Nice.
after my bonus, so
That's a hit.
only slightly better.
But
Nice.
it's
Okay,
what
and
you
I'm-
needed.
Yes, and I'm clasping it with 2 hands. It's a versatile weapon, so I believe I'm able to do a 1d. I have a 1d10 plus 2 for my that's damage. So that's a 7, 8, 9. I get 9 points of damage on him for my 2-handed swing there.
Completely crush him.
Get fucked, birdface.
I will not let you get hurt, Thordred. My boy, I got you. Crush his soul. Bring him
Send it
down.
all into the ribs.
Ooh. Okay. I'm
Alright.
down with that. And that's my turn.
Grady.
Oh man.
Grady,
Oh man!
crush this one's skull with your boot.
Do it.
All right,
Do
so
I have a chance
It's
to
this
say
motherfucker
anything?
right here, right? Sleepy
Yeah,
motherfucker.
sleepy motherfucker.
Dex, can I yell anything, or is that just like,
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
all right,
Where'd my shit go? Fuck.
don't kill him yet, interrogate him.
No.
No,
try-
fuck.
I try to get those words out. We'll see.
Oh, but I want to kill him.
You're in too meaty of a group for that to work, brother.
Ah!
I'm angry.
Ah!
Angry.
Ah! I have nothing but intimidation.
He's unconscious. You can't intimidate an unconscious creature.
Yeah.
I slap him the fuck awake, maybe? No, I kill the shit out of this guy. Sorry, Corey. I just don't think that I could.
Thank
I
you.
just don't think that I
Alright.
could actually like.
Orcs.
He's
Where-
a
where-
half orc.
I said
Where,
Sorry.
where
what
are
I
you
said.
standing to kill this creature?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I am. So I can bop myself over here. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You could.
Sweet. I would definitely like to take a hardcore swing at this motherfucker. Let me
Okay.
find my shit. All right, here we go.
Advantaged.
Oh baby, I will roll again, but that's gonna be good. Okay, I didn't roll a natural 20, but I got a 19 plus 7. So what is that? A 26?
Damn.
Oh, baby. All right. So 1d6 plus 5. Oh, 10 damage. 10 damage to the dome. What's it look like, Dex?
He's pretty well hurt.
And I think it wakes
All
up
right.
because of that, by the way.
Yep.
That's fine, but I will fuck the fucking shit out
It
of
is
this motherfucker.
still prone, though.
I am gonna skull fuck you, motherfucker.
So no more advantage, right? I always forget with this fucking stupid fucking dual weapon bullshit.
What?
Yeah.
No more advantage.
Oh, yeah, your second attack, it's still advantaged.
It is still advantage.
Yes.
All right.
And you get to add your modifiers, just not the damage.
All right. So 13 plus dirty 20.
Nice.
It says right here.
So another 10 damage.
Damn, kid.
So you
Tearing
do
it
not
up.
add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless that modifier is negative. You still add proficiency, though, that means. Right? Yes.
So help me out with what I would be adding. So hold on, because I'm looking at. No, so then it would have been. I'm not adding my 2 hit, right?
Yeah, you're not rolling. You're not adding the bonus to damage.
To damage,
Okay.
just to damage.
Just the additional. So what it would have been was, what was it? If it was a dirty 20, was 13 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Still a hit, and then I do add my additional bullshit for damage.
You
I thought-
for the offhand, all you add is proficiency, not your ability. That's what it says.
It's not giving me a differentiating thing for the in what do you call it in D&D Beyond. It's not giving me a differentiating.
What? Just look at your. It's going to be +2 because you're level 3.
Okay. So it's just 1d6 plus 2.
Right, wait. Oh,
But
wait,
what-
no, proficiency's not for
Oh,
damage. I'm
but
sorry.
the-
It's just the dice. It's just the dice roll. It's just the dice roll. You don't get proficiency on damage. It's just the dice roll. It's just your dice roll.
But what I'm looking at
offhand.
is okay.
For off, your bonus is just your dice roll, straight up, like we've been doing it.
So it was 5 plus 2, so it's 7 damage.
Okay. He is killed.
Wait, what's the +2 for? There's no +2, but it's just the straight dice roll. For offhand. For your
I don't like
your-
that rule. That's
your
ridiculous.
bonus, no, you have to take a feat. If you take a feat, then you get to add it.
But I mean, think about it. Like, this is +5,
It
and this
doesn't-
is +0.
Doesn't make sense. I know it's for
I
mechanics.
could see this
Yeah.
being like this is +4.
Yeah,
and
my
this
mind is
+2.
right now.
It's
I
for
don't quite
mechanics.
understand.
Okay, in 3rd edition,
Yep.
you had negatives to using an offhand, unless you were
That's
proficient
true.
in it. Okay,
That's true.
this is still simpler than that.
Simpler is not better though. Although this is trending towards a very dangerous sidebar.
But wait, so Andrew, what I'm confused about is where should I be looking in D&D Beyond for this particular?
If you look at actions and attacks, you'll see you have like 1d8 plus 4 for damage. Or sorry, 1d6 plus 4 in your case. Or 1d6 plus whatever. If it's
1d6 plus
if it's
5.
being used as your bonus, it's just 1d6. There's no modifiers.
Okay, so next time I roll my second swipe
Right.
of the sword, do not add the +5. Just add
for the damage,
D6,
but just talking about for the damage part.
just the 1d6.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Sorry, I don't know why that was so confusing to
It
me.
is.
That was
I
really
forget
good.
it every single time. It's okay.
Okay.
It is confusing.
Okay, we're good.
Not just to you, to everybody. Cool.
All right, so should I, Dex, did you get my damage or should I re-roll it?
The fact that it was more than a 2.
We should probably.
He's dead.
Yes, no?
What? You're good.
You're
You're
No,
good.
the
good.
damage was.
You're good.
Did you roll a 1 on the dice
No.
for the damage?
That's.
It was 5
No,
plus,
no, no.
It was a
it was-
5.
Yeah,
yeah,
so it's dead.
It's
It's
dead.
done.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
much to my chagrin.
Beautiful.
All right.
We are out of initiative.
Sweet.
Oh, did the one that ran away successfully?
Let's find out.
Hey.
What are you guys doing next?
I'm gonna go ahead and search the room over here.
I guess I go pick up my fallen friend. If there's anything left of him.
He was stabbed pretty hard.
I mean, I know he's dead.
Yeah.
But I pick up his little limp form and I kind of say a quick moment of spiritual prayer and I put him in a little pouch for later.
All right. You are inspired.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to eat him?
What?
My character says that.
Is that what you do with your friends? You eat them?
You just eat
Weirdo.
your friends. Fuck
Why are you saving that? Okay.
Just eat your friends. Fuck it.
All right, I say we look at this place and figure this shit out.
So
I'm searching.
Corey, you're searching?
Searching.
The whole room or just up in that area?
The whole room.
All right.
I mean, my character. I am relatively unconcerned about the dude that ran off or any impending danger because I'm surrounded by giant beefcakes. So I'm going to take my time searching this room, this room, then this room, and if I find anything that looks interesting, I'm going to read it.
Gotta be right back.
You do see these two guys are awkwardly trying to open up that big warehouse door.
Oh, those two
and
guys
they're
down
not
there.
having much success.
Oh, I'm going to go talk to them.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to them too. Right on your back.
All right, before he goes over and squishes them into pieces, I explained to them, hi, I'd like to keep you from being squished into pieces. My friend here is going to squish you into pieces in about 5 seconds, or maybe not. Up to you.
I'm gonna wear your beaks on my necklace.
Exhibit A.
They're backing up into the corner, and all they can really say is, "No cut, no cut,
No cut? What?
no cut,
No cut?
no cut."
No,
I
no
suspect
cut?
that means don't hurt them.
So I say we smash their skulls against the wall until things come out of them.
What would the accent for this be? I'm going to speak to them in Draconic.
They're not gonna speak Draconic. That's okay.
Perchance, my friends, do you speak Draconic?
And you hear one of them return the exact same way that you said, "Draconic, Draconic."
They're birds, don't you understand? Actually, I wonder.
Wait, so they said Draconic when I spoke Draconic? So they do speak Draconic?
Said Draconic, Draconic.
It would appear you are idiots.
And then Draconic, the exact same way you say it. Idiots.
All right, I'm going to walk over to them. I'm like, fascinating. And I start taking notes. Who do you work for?
And they're just kind of blinking at you.
It's frustrating as a DM because Kenku are my favorite. And I just want to metagame so hardcore.
I know. Just you know how like a bird just kind of like sideways looks at you and just stares. Yeah, it's tilting its head.
All right. Well, I don't think we're getting anything out of these guys. Can I mage hand the door open for them?
Sure.
All right. I do that.
They're humanoid. Too bad.
All right, I'm gonna search the rest of the room. I'm assuming these are
Wait,
stairs.
so you're really letting them go?
What?
So Corey just opened up the door and is letting them go? That door is locked, by the way.
Oh, never mind. Well, you know what I say, Bram, see what they got. See what they got on them.
These two unfortunate individuals that can't understand a word that you're saying.
No, that's not true. They just don't understand Draconic.
Could I offer them something from my inventory, specifically the Tongue of the Gods, a Dwarven whiskey, and see if they're willing to take a sip of it, so I can speak to them in Dwarven?
They look at you and they're not willing to taste anything that you're willing to give them. You
Those bastards! They don't know what's good.
Son of a. Okay. Well, I have no persuasion skills, so me trying to persuade them is like me trying to make the sun rise whenever I want it to. So, do we have any persuasion skills here? Is anyone willing to or capable of persuading them? Orc, you're big, you're bad. Hey, Orgy.
I have intimidation,
why don't we?
But it's not very good.
Well, it's probably better than mine, which is 0.
All right.
So.
Are we still dealing with the Kenku? You didn't release him yet?
No, the door's locked. He tried to mage hand a locked door.
How long has it been since the combat?
Probably like only a couple of minutes.
All right, I'm out of rage. So I kind of look at him. I'm like, poor wee raven creatures. They probably are just confused in this horrible city, and I kind of walk over them, not realizing I'm covered in gore of their friends. I'm like, little ravens. Oh, I had 2 raven friends, Hugin and Moonin. They were such good little ravens. You poor creatures. You want out of here?
Yes.
Listen, we're not after you. You're just like, this is a mistake. We're looking for Floon. Have you heard the Floon? Could you put us in the direction of Floon?
And they look at you sideways like...
He's a snake. Snake, you know snakes? The serpents.
Snake.
They point down. Around you in this room, dead bodies everywhere.
Oh,
some human,
dead bodies everywhere.
Some Kenku, and not just from your battle. They point down at one of the human bodies, and you see on the forearm a snake tattoo with wings.
Oh, thank you. That's pretty convenient, isn't it? And I look back. I'm like, hey, fiddly mookits. There's your thing over here. And I look at the Kenku and I'm like, you want out then, yeah?
Yes.
All right, well, it's very important you listen to me. No going and killing me rats. And I go over the door. Is it bolted or what's up with the door?
Yeah, it's just got like a side bolt. Like it just, you gotta like really budget. Mm-hmm. Like the best way I could describe it is like, you know how you have like a little slide lock on a door? Yep. Only this is much bigger, and it really needs to be pushed.
Should we search them first? Should we search them first?
Yeah. Throw your weapons down, and then I'll let you go.
They throw their weapons down.
All right, that's good enough for me, and I'll open the door for them.
All right.
While he's working on the door, can I go over and search these guys and see if they have any pouches that could be investigated?
They were at, search what guys? The guys all over the ground?
No, the Kenku.
The dead Kenku, or the ones that you just let go?
Sorry, before he opened the door, I was gonna try to search them.
They're not really. They kind of back up, looking like they're ready to fight their way out. If you're gonna come close.
Not worth it. All right, I'm gonna search the rest of the room.
All right. Hold on one sec. So you find a lot of dead bodies.
Okay.
Can you roll a search?
Perception?
Investigation of. Well,
Oh, is it investigation? Yes.
generally
17.
Investigation, yeah.
17? All right. So there are about 5 humans and about 7 Kenku, all splayed about from various battles. You find about 3 short bows, about 7 short swords, about 15 silver pieces and various loose change. Oops, that completely zipped up to the top. Hold on. Let me get back down there. All right. Yeah, most of the humans have the same black snake tattoo. Sometimes on the neck, sometimes on the forearm. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. That's fair. These are stairs down, right?
Up.
Stairs up.
All right. Beef,
Hey,
let's go.
fuck shit up.
All right, let's go. Let's go, I guess. I'll stop at the top of the stairs and see if I can
What?
hear, smell.
What's the marching order? I'm just gonna
I'll go first. It's fine.
zip you over. Is there anybody behind you?
I'm going behind.
That's what
And I'm right behind them.
I like the idea that I'm not the last person in case we get ambushed.
Oh no, you're the last person.
I mean, you are actually the last person.
you are the
Oh,
last
boy.
person.
Oh, boy. All right.
You think that you're
Hey,
beefy.
Elf, keep up, goddammit. We're going up these stairs. Let's go.
We're
Come on.
making
I feel
shit
like-
happen.
As
Come
you're
on.
saying that, I'm like taking notes on a particularly interesting like scrolled handrail.
Elves. Elves. They're like ADD children of our time.
Yeah, so you come up, there's an empty hallway. It's kind of dusty up here.
Ugh, I hate being up in buildings and around these places. Like, what is dust even? Do you know what dust is? Dust is your skin shedding. Can you imagine being in a place so long that your skin sheds everywhere over all the thins?
Listen, Thordred. I can't deal with that right now. I get it. I don't want to be here any more than you want to be here, brother. Let's just get through this. Let's find this guy that we're looking for or figure out what the next step is. But I agree with you. It's gross in here.
Gotta stay close.
Fascinating.
Stay
Now I'm
close.
taking notes on both of these two weirdos.
Mhm.
All right, Dex.
Oh, actually, I'm completely misreading this room. Hold on,
Oh, no worries.
because you can actually see all of this. This is just like a upper balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Search it.
Can you roll investigate?
I'll help you if you want to be advantaged.
Ooh, I'd like to be advantaged. Yes, that was much better. 21.
21. Yeah, there's a lot of crates and things, but there's not much really here.
There's not much really here.
I can see that. It looks mostly like just human crap. They just consume and consume and consume.
Yeah, it's like empty crates, moth-eaten bolts of cloth, spoiled olive oil.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Let's roll. Beef, get over there.
Let's
Fine.
beat feet.
Stay close behind me. Is there a door, Dex?
Yep.
All right. Stack up. Oi, Grady. Let's do this.
Oh god, where did I end up? Oh god.
Did you put yourself in a wall?
Are you
All
okay?
right.
Are you okay?
I somehow end up inside the wall.
Dex, I checked to see if the door is unlocked.
The door is unlocked.
All right. I kick
Thank
it
God.
open.
All right. Strength check.
Sure. 14.
Just like the front door, it's pretty uncared for, so it just kind of like kicks in from all the rot. There's a single rat in here that scurries away.
What a little bastard.
Yep. Looks like this was an office, kind of like a little office space. There's actually. Can you do perception?
Sure. Not very good. 11.
That's actually good enough because on one of the walls you see a series of bells that have strings going downstairs.
Sure. Yeah.
Of course.
I crouch down and I say, "Oh, hey, wee one. I'm sorry about that. Did I scare you?" And then you speak with animals.
Oh yeah, you scared me.
I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I didn't mean to. It's just sometimes being big is hard, and I know being small and wee is equally hard. Is there a chance there's any other creatures big like me? Not like me, more like my friends over there. You know, bigger than you up here?
Up here, no.
No, we're good. We're clear. Are there maybe any things like you know, like pointy and dangerous at any of the doors? Like if I open the door, it might hurt me.
He looks at you, pretty big guy. No.
That
but,
sounds confident.
Well, he's also kind of tries to I'm trying to figure out how to relay this to you as a simple rat, but he doesn't use the doors. He cuts through little side holes and things.
Sure.
So he says there are ways through here, but I don't think you'll fit.
No, probably not. All right. Anything I should know? Anything important? Like, you know, we have to stick together, right? Like I have to be careful of all those humans and things of like that nature.
He tells you that his family lives up here, so please don't kill his family.
Oh, of course. Aww. And I take out some rations and hand him the rations.
He says, thank you.
And that's it. I'm like, all right, guys, come in. You should go to your family. And I tell him, you should go to your family now.
All right. Whoops.
And I guess I'll listen at these two doors.
He scurries off. All right, perception check.
I'll do one per door.
Sure.
All right, so
actually, this one door is, this one right here is a window overlooking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Out of the back. I know it's like weird in the sketch, so.
23 for my perception check.
You actually hear his family of rats because you're still connected with the other rat. You hear the rats like conferring with each other, like they're these really big guys, but they seem kind of nice.
All right. Doorknob unlocked or locked?
Unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna just open the door.
Wait, I have spells, but that's okay.
If you want them, but it's fine.
Couple more rats. They kind of see you. They're not as scared, but they scurry away into little rat holes.
Is this another window at the north right here?
Yeah, that's another window, and then these are two doors. Hold on. What room are we in here? Okay, yeah, a lot of these are just extended. This also looks like an office. As you were working your way back, it looks like the offices are getting a little bit nicer. They're still kind of ramshackle, but you kind of get the sense that more important people were working as the further back you go.
Okay, so quick investigation.
All right.
15.
Ooh, all right. You actually find an unused paper bird.
Paper bird?
Yep.
Is this a euphemism?
No, it's actually it's a wondrous item.
Oh shit.
Oh.
If you write a message of 50 words or fewer on this magical sheet of parchment and speak a creature's name, the parchment magically folds into a tiny paper bird and flies to the recipient to whose name you uttered.
Oh,
wow.
Why is it not
That's
on
cool.
D&D Beyond?
Not sure.
Okay, well, I'll write it down over here.
It's a thing.
We can look it up and I'll homebrew it. Paper.
I have to pee real quick.
Bird.
I'll be back.
All right. And then I will listen at this door before opening it. Wait, did I do that already? No, I don't think I did that, right?
No. Bottom or top?
Top.
Okay. You don't hear any. Well, actually, you didn't roll.
13.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
All right, everybody, stay close, and I open the door, assuming it's unlocked.
This is the nicest office, and that's not really saying much.
All right, so quick investigation. I feel like a rogue.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems familiar.
I did not investigate very well. 10.
You don't really see anything.
All right, bop back out. Quickly listen to this one. Oh, that's better. 17.
You hear what sounds like another rat in there?
Fine, go through the door. Gently. Don't want to startle.
Another nice office.
And a quick investigation.
Okay.
14.
14. You find a couple of the snake symbols, but not much else.
Are they like sigils? Like little? What are they?
They're just like they're markings that have been like carved into furniture and.
No big deal.
Yeah.
All right, I come back out slowly. That's it. It seems like there's not much else here.
Well, shit.
And I kind of go back to this and say, hey, little one, and I kneel down again. Is there anything up here I should know about? Any creatures or, things that glow or something that keeps you up at night or something that just doesn't seem right or you're afraid of?
I like the things that keep
doorways,
you up at night.
doorways.
Or any other doorways or things of that nature around here.
The rest is like there's nothing else here. It's just there used to be a lot of big men. They're gone now.
Yeah, the bird things killed them, right? Right.
Yeah, the bird they were very scary.
Yeah. Oh,
that's why we're all hiding up here to get away from the bird things.
That makes sense. Here, and I give him a little bit of my rations. Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
So cute.
All right.
I don't want him to stick around.
Listen, guys. I think that's it. That's all I can find. That's all I can tell. It doesn't look like
the amazing thing is that at some point I'm actually gonna have to calculate the challenge rating of dealing and talking with a family of rats.
Yeah. It's like the secret in NIM.
No, it's gonna be like a 1/10 challenge rating, but this is gonna be amazing.
So my wife plays a druid, and I can't tell you, it's like the most ridiculous thing she's done with her ability to speak to animals. All right, listen, everybody. It seems like that's it. I can't find nothing, and as you can see, these rooms are pretty empty. So so Grady, Bram, I don't know what you want to do.
Well, out of character, I also need to go to bed pretty soon because I need to help my mom out early tomorrow morning. So I don't know. But god damn it, Dex, no fucking barbecue?
Probably not likely. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm from like 9 a.m. through 8 p.m.
sad.
You're telling me about it. I've got like a whole bunch of beef sitting in my fridge right now.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a problem.
No, but like I was gonna do smoked brisket, which would
yes,
that's like a 10-hour adventure of awesome. And I got my family's old ice cream maker, which is essentially like a wooden barrel.
Oh, is it the grind, like the old school like churn?
It's like that, but it's motorized.
Oh man!
So put a motor on top of one of those.
Wow.
So is it safe to assume that tomorrow is definitely not happening? I assume with all the
I would assume that tomorrow's not happening. We'll send out like some sort of message or something.
I'm so sad.
Let me just double check the weather, because I've been watching the weather very carefully for the last few days, and for a while up until like yesterday afternoon, it was like, oh, it's going to rain in the morning, but the afternoon's going to be clear.
But what now? It's supposed to rain all day?
Yeah, now it's supposed to rain all fucking day.
Yeah. Are we able to pause where we are as far as in this adventure and not have to worry about it beyond just pick it up when we start up again? Or
well, we should be able to pick up. So are we past midnight? Oh, that's right. It says today. It's like, oh, it's Saturday. Come
It's
on,
damage.
AccuWeather.
Oh, I was enjoying playing
Well,
my character.
No,
This is
fun.
So
Weird
was
though.
I.
AccuWeather has only thunderstorms, but then I look at Weather Underground. So it's gonna have to make a call first thing in the morning.
That sucks.
Why am I getting San Francisco? What the hell? Find the nearest station. Yes, allow. Not in San Francisco.
Stop it.
Stop it, San Francisco. And you're almost beef.
That's right.
All right, hourly. If it cleared out, I'm gonna have to wake up Aubrey. This is just a slow ass load.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I love making Pete laugh.
Should I stop recording now? For,
Yeah.
All right. We're stopping recording.
I
So
hate
Nick-
Okay.
Nick-
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Nick.
Make me
This is
laugh.
probably the only person who'll watch this.
God damn.